Hello and welcome to Garblag Games on the Free League Publishing Twitch channel. I am Pete and I am Mother.
Hello, I'm Ben and I'm playing Captain Kuznetsov, an officer.
Hi, I'm Roger. I'm playing Herman Schneider, the pilot.
Good evening, comrades. I am Thomas Makowski and I am engineer.
I'm Simon. I'm playing Horatio, the leading UPP biologist.
And I'm Lewis, and I'm playing Solaris, the Marine/MSS agent who's here to make sure everyone has a good time.
Excellent. Right. Excellent. So welcome everyone to episode 4 of Desolation's Edge. And no matter what people in the chat are saying, this should be episode 4 of 4, and this will be the final part of Desolation's Edge. We may run on a little bit longer than before, and I'm trying to get my players excited about that. It's already quite late in the UK. Right, so before we begin, a few quick notices. This is a show for mature audiences with immature players, and it's going to be violent tonight. You can count on that. It's episode 4, the finale, so there may be scenes of body horror violence and Solaris going completely berserk and murdering everybody. We don't know. We shall see. Thank you to everyone at Free League and Matt for letting us come on the channel and do our show. It's been a great experience. We've really enjoyed joining in with the audience, having a good time, and let's hope that we can have a fitting end to the show. So, Free League points, as we've said before, spend 1,000 Free League points to buy one of our players a reroll, and spend 2,000. That's just 2,000 Free League points, as you should, to buy your favourite mother a mother reroll. Don't spend the 2,500 point option. We won't be doing that. Okay. 2 other things to talk about just before we start. 1.
Oh, God. There's one already.
Oh, hey. Thank you, Millie the GM, from one GM to another. You are awesome. Everyone should go to Millie the GM's channel and watch her play Alien Isolation, by the way, if you're an Alien fan. She gets very scared playing that game, but it's a lot of fun. That's a scary game. Okay, so... Oh, Makowski got a reroll. There you go. Makowski for the win. Right. Okay. So first announcement is that on Sunday on Diesel Shot, there is going to be the first ever Alien RPG content creators Twitch panel. Yay! And that is going to be 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. EST, which is 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. GMT or UTC if you like to say UTC, and that will have Matt Jarrett, the Twitch director for Free League Publishing, Dave Simark, the co-runner of Effect Podcast and a writer of Alien RPG, Chelsea, better known as Little Red Dot, who's just run an awesome game over on Unmade Gaming, the Awakening show. That was really cool. Judge Wolf, a Twitch streamer on Tabletop Anthologies, me, Pete, your mother, and Lux, the admin of the unofficial Alien RPG Discord. So it's going to be a big conversation about how we all got into Alien, how we all enjoy the game, how we run it, etc. And lots of other things. So see us on Diesel Shot on Sunday for that. The other thing we have is we want to say a massive thank you to our fans that have joined us because of this show and because of this channel. And in particular, we have some particularly cool fan art that has been done for us, and we want to show it off to everybody so you can see it. So first off, we have our art from Petri S, who started by doing a really cool image of Kuznetsov in the airlock with the boxes from the earlier episode, and then did a little crew picture of everybody, which I think is really cool. And then one of me, half alien and screaming "Be nice," in a very Christmassy way, which is now my Twitter profile pic. So that's cool. Then the very talented Narodny Zeka has done 2 very fancy spacesuit pictures. One of Kuznetsov sort of leaving the shuttle, I think at the end of episode 1, wasn't it? And going over to the little pod to find the skinless working Joe. And the other, as he described on Discord today, scene of Solaris about to be jumped and horribly killed. But the kind of cherry on the cake is this final piece from Narodnik Zeka, which is an alternative cover for Alien Desolation's Edge, which is absolutely fantastic. It has 3 of the crew in the corridors of Zorilsk station, guns in hand, above the archetypical alien face with a beehive faded honeycomb behind it. It looks absolutely fantastic. So a massive thank you to our fans. We just wanted to share some of that awesome artwork that they have been sharing with us. It's absolutely fantastic, and just blown away by the kind of quality. I mean, Narodnik Zeka makes book covers for fantasy and sci-fi novels, so it was nice to have that cover. As Ben said, it makes me feel like I have to write this adventure up as an actual unofficial, not for purchase but for giving away to patrons. Oh, speaking of which, you can come and support us on our Patreon. Anyway, right, so Dan, what happened to Makovsky and the surrounding crew last week? Where did we started with you and Solaris on board Zorilsk station and everyone else returning?
Yes, that is correct.
Yes, and
I remember at the very beginning I decided to shoot the Smirnov in the back with a shotgun because he had the black thing on him.
Yes,
he was, and I did tell Solaris to burn the body.
You did.
Busy.
Which we should remember later.
So yes, and then I proceeded to carry Xander to the security room to meet up with the rest of the crew, apart from Solaris. And then we got jumped by an alien, and Makovsky failed miserably to push the button in time and actually trapped us inside with the alien.
Yes.
And Solaris outside.
Yes.
The alien proceeded to attack us in the security room. Captain Kuznetsov got the brunt of the attack.
And what happened when you injured it?
Loads of black dust came off of it. Yeah. And somehow, with only 2 mobility, Makovsky did not get infected. I don't know how, but it happened. That
was amazing.
Alien spore dust is no match for UPP directives.
So we actually surprisingly managed to deal with the creature, I would say, quite handily. I mean, Solaris didn't even need to do anything. He dropped his gun on the floor. Yep. Obviously, once we'd finished doing that, the unburnt body of the man that got shot in the back exploded, and we now have another creature. And if I remember correctly, our bee expert ran down to the comms room, to which he had a secret conversation.
Yes.
Never
don't know what
trust a
happened.
scientist in a comms room.
Yeah, never trust him. However, he did reveal to us that our dear friend Solaris had been sending messages.
Yes.
Over
communication.
Over communications and further away. And also the bees, we had to dodge them as well.
Yes.
And we're all thanking Horatio for the bees. There's now something a little bit weird about the bees. They're a little bit bigger.
Something had changed.
Something had changed.
And the creature that you'd seen, the protomorph, had run off through the refectory.
Yes.
And you guys are still in the security office, I believe.
We are indeed.
I was just outside picking up the bag of guns.
Oh, yes. So if I go over to the map screen, that means, Schneider, you're probably about there? Because the guns are in that
Scroll
corridor.
down to the right one.
Yes, because Solaris tried to slide the guns, but didn't slide them very far.
Yeah, that's where I am.
An alien appeared. There's not much I can do about that.
You froze, didn't you?
Yeah, that was right.
You were like,
to throw them.
I gave the alien guns.
Okay, cool. Oh, look, I've got another reroll.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
Stop giving him rerolls.
Excellent. Okay, right. So you know one creature has run off. You know Horatio is down in the comms room. Kuznetsov and Makovsky, you are in the locker chamber outside the room. Maria Nazarova is inside the security office. If you remember, she'd stayed there because Schneider had gone out as a hero to go and get some guns. And Solaris was in the corridor having come over and started to blast the
Door frame.
Okay. So Maria calls from the other room, Captain Kuznetsov. Captain Kuznetsov, there's something going on in the room down there.
I'll pop round and go to Dr. Nazarova.
In the hydroponics room.
What do you mean something is going on?
There's an alien in there.
Okay, stay calm. It is in there. You are in here. You are behind wall of UPP machine guns and
where's
steel.
Herman, are you okay? Where's Herman? What frequency are you people on? And she gets out her little, headset
I'll
type
recount our frequency
Okay.
to her.
Oh.
Dr. Nazarova, can you sit in security office and monitor cameras?
I can.
We can seal you in. You will be
there
safer here.
Is there a gun, a handgun? I don't feel safe without. Herman, what's going
Schneider,
on?
do you have
Can we
bag
not
of
get out of
guns?
here? Can we not just get out of here?
We can't get out of here at the moment, not while it is dangerous. We can't risk contamination.
She
I'm
puts
assuming
her
by this
breather
point I
mask
could have
on
returned.
because if you remember, all the airlocks had been opened and all the vents had been shut. So she puts her breather on because you guys are quite near the entrance. So the air will have dissipated a bit more.
I would say Dr. Nazarova has the truth of it. If you have breather or spacesuit, time to seal yourself in. Mr. Schneider, if you could give Dr. Nazarova a weapon, and I will need some ammunition.
Are you saying that over communications?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to kind of wander back into the security room with the hold all of guns, already slinging the AK-147 over my shoulder.
Okay, cool.
And stuffing ammunition into whatever pockets my spacesuit has.
So we have creature in hydroponics bay, and we have creature in...
She's like standing in the doorway
refractory.
saying, come and look at look, there's something weird going on with Alina's body. I don't understand.
Yeah, we'll go and have a look.
I will follow the captain.
Okay, so Kuznetsov, Schneider, and Solaris, you walk into the chamber.
Makovsky, can you scrounge up some tools? See if you can get something to weld this door shut if we need to.
Yes, Captain.
Okay, so Makovsky's looking for tools. The three of you go into the room. Horatio, we'll deal with you in a second.
I'm going to be actually in the main room looking for more ammunition.
Okay, fine. So Kuznetsov and Solaris are going to go into the security chamber.
I'll take a gun for Nazarova from the bag.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll hand him a shotgun and a
another
pistol.
in there,
Okay.
I think.
And another shotgun.
So you give her a pistol and she kind of puts it on the table in front of her. She doesn't like
And a shotgun.
hold it or anything.
You know how to use this.
Yes, we all.
Would you like shotgun also?
No, too much.
Okay, so I'll sling the
look,
shotgun.
Just look, and you look on the screen, and you can see now that in the hydroponics chamber, that this substance, this chemical, this biological agent, whatever it is, has spread across various planters in the hydroponics chamber, and large pod things are dangling from corrupted looking branches of plants, and around the body of Alina there is a hive of activity as as thousands of bees, larger than you've seen ever before, swarm around the room, like if they're, and her body has like sort of covered in some sort of weird honeycomb structure, as if it has been formed out of her body from inside her clothes, which have torn and ripped apart. This kind of weird, you can't quite see the color of it. It's all a bit grey and green right now. but there is definitely a honeycomb structure growing out of, probably from her jawline down to her knee, with honeycomb orifices that big, the size of a baseball, probably. And these things, the body is moving, and there's like clearly bees flying all around. They might be very close to the camera, or they might be really big. You're not sure.
Red alert.
Because
Red
Netsov
alert.
and Solaris take a point of
Imperial.
stress.
Oh, not another one.
I laugh in the face of stress.
And
Stress is
Makovsky and
good for
Schneider,
you.
make an observation roll as you hunt around the room with the body of the alien in it.
I was making my way down to the main chamber.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, Makovsky, if you're going to the main chamber, you go down there.
Pete, what does the shotgun do?
Shotgun does bonus 2 damage, short range, I believe.
3 damage.
3 damage, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, Schneider, you find some ammunition for an AK-147.
Marvelous.
Yep. And Makovsky, you go down into the main chamber, and you can see the communications array is still on. The screen is still focused on the hydroponics bay. There is the kind of smear, stain, remains of Semiradov out in the corridor where his body has torn itself apart. And you can see all the way down the corridor to the end room. Horatio, did you shut the door behind you when you went in?
No.
Okay, so you can see movement down in there, but you don't, what are you looking for? Tools and gear?
I'm actually looking to get to the communications devices.
Okay, right. So you step over to the communication device, and as you do, you see the bee activity in the honeycomb structure on the screen. Make a panic roll.
Yay!
Well, you've only got 3 stress, haven't you? You're not
Sorry,
gonna.
my camera's doing that thing again where it gets really
That's okay. That's
squirmy
okay.
because it's super
6.
sensitive.
Keeping it together.
I'm fine. Absolutely fine.
That's
Okay.
so much worse.
Okay, so you keep it together, and you kind of see that going on, so you're aware of that, and you're like, ooh.
And I kind of mutter to myself, if the aliens don't kill Horatio, I will kill Horatio.
And you go to the communications thing. Do you want to have everyone take their
Yes, I would like to have everyone take their headsets off.
Okay.
Okay, so I am first going to try and get communication with the gun station. We call it Zorilsk gun station.
The worker Joe that greeted you earlier on.
Yeah. Zorilsk gun station. Can you hear me?
Affirmative.
This is Thomas Makovsky. Activate protocol 101. And I'm going to make my Comtech roll. All you lovely viewers are getting to see this.
I think you can do like a whisper roll to me. I'm not sure.
Oh, I have no idea how to do it. Let's let the players see me doing Comtech.
Okay,
rolls.
yeah, okay. Oh, good. Affirmative, Thomas Makovsky. Protocol 101 enacted. Your commands?
Excellent. There is a ship approaching the asteroid belt where there is and I give him the coordinates to what person is it again?
Affirmative. Klimova vessel.
Yes. Destroy that vessel before it gets near the ship in the asteroid field.
Affirmative. Commencing firing sequence, and then the communication ends.
Yeah.
Because you like just one.
Yeah.
Working Joes are quite simple.
Yeah.
They kind of do one thing at a time and get on with it.
Yeah. So while he's doing that, I then radio up to Cherenkov. Cherenkov, this is Thomas Makovsky. Can you hear me?
This is Working Joe unit aboard Cherenkov. Greetings, Thomas Makovsky. How is your day going?
Activate protocol 101. Lovely all this espionage.
Oh!
I'm going to use that reroll I got.
Okay.
Because I'm going to need it.
Okay, cool.
Oh, wait, no, that was a working joke. Don't want to use I may have working Joe profiles.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Aha!
Okay.
Affirmative. Enacting
Work-
Protocol 101, State Command, Thomas Makovsky.
Working Joe. Accelerate ship, and I send him the coordinates for the bio-national ship.
Okay.
Accelerate ship to crash and destroy. Prepare engines for overload.
There's a moment where it's sort of figuring things out in its head. It said, charting course, ETA, 1.6 hours.
Excellent. Then I go back to the gun station. Has he finished doing any of these calculations?
Oh, you're going
Gun
to
station.
communicate to the gun station. Well, no, because there'll be a communication to the station on broad communications following what happens.
Okay.
Okay, so Kuznetsov, and Solaris, you're standing in the security office, and Maria Nazarova kind of changes her frequency on her communication system. I'm getting a communication from Klimova. She's saying that the turret is targeting her vessel. I don't understand. She turns. She's looking at you like completely confused.
Vander has been messing with these working Joes.
She gives you the frequency. This is Olga Klimova. Please rescind your targeting protocol. Please do not fire. Do not fire.
Agent Klimova, we have sent no such order.
Please don't destroy. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. I won't approach the vessel. Don't fight.
What the hell happened there? Sandra, did you do something with working Joes to make them blow up survey vessel?
No. What? No.
Turret Joe.
No.
Typical shit show, just like the war.
I would not do such a thing. Why? No.
Well, because of your tempering, Klimova is dead.
What? Klimova didn't do anything wrong.
Well, Klimova was space spy ministry thing.
Oh, look over at Kuznetsov.
Xander swears and spits on the floor.
Hey, they're just doing their job. They're also loyal members of UPP.
As are you, Captain Kuznetsov. As are you.
Now, we have job to complete here. Death of Klimova is tragedy, but in space, everything is tragedy.
It makes things easier. Priority 1 is ensure lockdown so that we ourselves are not cleaned up. Priority 2 was going to be the good MSS agent, so that's settled now.
Well, priority 1 is this base. We need to get this base sealed down, and we need to stop this thing from spreading.
We need to
now,
make
we have
sure...
orders to preserve the situation, but to keep everything locked down. I do not think those orders to preserve stretch as far as leaving live aliens around to hunt us through the station.
On that note, we're going to hop back over to Horatio. Horatio, while they've all been doing that, so there's been a few minutes while they've been doing all of that stuff, you had been in the communications bay, in the comm relay, and done some stuff, and then announced to everyone that Solaris was an MSS agent. What are you doing now? Working Joanna's there running some diagnostics on the systems, and in the wall, sort of in the ceiling above you, there's like a few little steps above one of the consoles to a emergency exit, which basically has got a thermite charge on the other side of it. When you activate, it blasts through the snow and the ice above, because that kind of keeps settling, and then the door can be opened, kind of thing. What do you want to do?
So I'm going to going to message through to Kuznetsov. Captain, I think something's happening to the bees. I need to go and study the bees.
Oh, really? You think so?
I need to go. I think I've thought of a way of taming the bees, and I've got to go and try.
Where even are you?
I'll have to. I'm going to head back to the main chamber and get their hive, and then I'm going to head down to hydroponics. I think I can deal with this. And then I'm going to cut the channel.
Okay. So hang on. You just cut the channel. But this
is last time I am allowing science experiment on my vessel.
Can I contact Makovsky?
Yes, you can contact Makovsky. He is just in the central chamber as Horatio is coming back down the corridor towards you, Makovsky. You've done 2 things, and now you're getting commed by Solaris.
Comrade Makovsky, please detain Horatio.
Solaris, I'm not detaining B-man. I don't like bees, but
I am an MSS agent. Please detain Horatio. You have been drafted.
Solaris, I have seen no formal identification, and until I see that and I get orders from UPP or Kuznetsov, I will not follow such orders from you.
Okay, noted.
Oh, that's you off the Christmas card list.
Oh, PvP. Okay, so Makovsky, at that point, because you were distracted by Solaris for a moment, Horatio comes into the room.
Horatio.
Makovsky?
They wish to detain you. You have a short period of time before they get down this corridor.
Horatio, as you look at Makovsky, you can see the security camera, the security screen, remember, it's like a big TV on the wall next to him of what's going on in the hydroponics chamber, which is fascinating.
This is amazing. Okay, so there are some bees in here, aren't there?
Yeah, you've seen a couple. You've actually seen some dead bees on the floor.
Okay, that's quite interesting. And there should be like a hive.
Yeah, there's like a hive that fell over and like opened. It's not like shattered or anything, but it fell over and all the bees got out.
Okay, so I'm going to take my breather off, and then I'm going to go over and pick up with my gloved hand, pick up the hive.
With my gloved hand, I like that.
With my gloved hand.
Yep.
I'm gonna get a Mars bar out of my pocket and open it. And
right, use up 1 point of food.
Yeah, stick it in the hive, right?
Yep.
Just to and then I'm gonna get out my harmonica.
Okay.
Right, and I'm gonna play my harmonica. I'm gonna walk around and try and entice the bees back to the hive.
Okay. So are you going to start?
Makovsky, take this camera. Film this. It's going to be brilliant.
Horatio, if you are trying to bring bees here to me, go somewhere else.
No. Just get the hand.
Away from me. I don't like bees.
Just get the camera.
Okay. As you say that, Makovsky and Horatio, please make what's the word? Mobility rolls.
Oh no.
As there are a couple of bees in the room, and neither of you. Makovsky, you're not wearing a pressure suit, are you? You're in armor.
No, I'm in armor.
Yeah.
I am prepared to die for the UPP.
I wish you were dying for the UPP. I think you might be dying for Horatio's bee experiment.
Not today.
Whoa!
Not today.
Whoa. Okay,
Lord.
Horatio. Not only do you dodge some bees, but you manage to capture a couple. They go into the hive.
Okay. Did you get that? Did you get that on film?
As they go into the hive, you notice that they are very different to the bees that you brought with you.
Okay.
If you want to learn any more, you'll need to make an observation roll. Oh, he did. Oh,
wow.
It's a panic roll.
Look! Wow! Look at my mobility. That was amazing.
I've just seen it. 8. Oh, right. Okay.
He drops it. No way.
No, he doesn't drop it.
That's-
You start to tremble. This is like so exciting. You're like, oh, and you've seen these bees. They look like they've gone through the larval pupa stage like so quickly. There's weird distended, or they've got some kind of different structure to their body. I mean, that wouldn't be possible, would it, in such a short period of time? But they've got kind of, their bodies are less furry and they have a slightly chitinous appearance to them. And they are a dark grey colour instead of with yellow parts.
I should have got different pictures.
And now that you see that, you look down on the floor and you can see that the bees that are dead on the floor are normal bees.
Right. That'll be from the air, because it'll be like lack of air.
Yeah, totally not from these other bees duffing them up and nicking their shit.
I'm going with air.
You're going with air. Okay, you're going with air. Okay.
So I played my harmonica, which means my stress level goes down.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. But you are at... Oh no, you've played your harmonica, so you're not trembling anymore. Your beginning thing on the harmonica is a little... but then you get into your usual bee calling tune, I assume. So you're going to try and use the harmonics of your harmonica to attract the bees. Where are you going to go? Are you going to stay in the central chamber, or are you going to go?
I need to basically. These are all small bees. I need to get a proper specimen.
Yeah, you do.
Because I can't have the military just getting all of this without, science will if it just all goes to the military.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, the people need to know.
Science needs to have this. Makovsky, you've got to film this. Just follow me at a safe distance.
No.
Okay. Give me the camera.
Horatio, there are internal cameras, and you know that there is a video room in the place which could probably process the internal security footage onto a recording device for you.
Okay, I'm gonna head downstairs.
Okay, well let's say you head towards the stairs.
Yeah.
So I'll move your guy. Nearest staircase is here.
Yeah, cool.
Yep. When you get there, you notice lying on the floor in the doorway is worker Joey. His hair his wig is slightly to one side, and if you remember, he'd lost his arm just above the elbow. The front of his body has received a serious slashing by what look like large claws, probably from the protomorph. And it's lying on the floor having problems getting up. And that's what you see when you go around the corner. We're just going to go back to the security office now. Oh, no, Makovsky, did you want to do something else?
One more thing.
Okay, one more secret thing.
One more secret thing.
Okay. Headphones off, everybody. It's very good of our other players to put up with this. I mean, it's quite good. It's like, always have that thing where we, when you're around a table, you can like go, oh, we'll step out of the room and have a chat. But this is quite a nice, alternative.
So it's also my first time of doing secret things. So it's quite enjoyable, actually. It's quite fun. So obviously, as Horatio leaves, and I think he's out of earshot, I communicate back to the gun station. Worker Joe, can you hear me?
Hang on. I need Simon to make a observation roll then. Just Simon. Just Simon. Sorry.
Just Simon.
Just Simon, Lewis.
I'm here.
Okay. Simon, can you make a observation roll, please?
Yes.
Sorry.
Please fail miserably.
Okay. Keep your headphones on.
Keep your headphones on then, Simon, yes.
Okay, go for it.
Zorilsk gun station. Can you hear me?
Affirmative. This is Turret Joe.
Turret Joe. Protocol change. Target this station. If you do not hear communications from me in 2 hours, destroy station and anything that tries to leave.
Protocol 101 does not stipulate ceasing function of Thomas Makovsky unit.
If Thomas Makovsky does not communicate within 2 hours, Thomas Makovsky has already been terminated.
Affirmative. Targeting.
Thank you. End communications. Beep, beep, beep. And I
Okay.
end the communication.
So Horatio heard that.
Yes. I'm hoping he's more excited by his bees.
He's probably just getting like, yeah, whatever. I'm getting out of here anyway.
Well, I got 2 hours.
Okay, Solaris, Schneider, Kuznetsov. Air rolls, please. Oh no, Solaris, you haven't got a suit on, have you? No. So
I would have followed you.
No. So what we're going to do is the station, right, is going to have a collective 10 air dice, right?
I hadn't actually got my helmet on.
Haven't you got your helmet on?
No.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, so what we're going to do...
Point, I had just told people to put their helmets on, but no one's done it yet.
No one's done it yet. Okay, so there's going to be 2 rolls involved here. So Schneider, we're going to have to roll again.
So should I have lost
So
my air?
no, yeah. So don't worry about that roll right now.
Oh,
Ignore
okay.
that roll. Kuznetsov losing air. Right. The station has 10 air, but it's a communal 10 air. So Schneider, you're going to roll 10. Put 10 in your air supply and roll 10 dice. Oh, you can only roll 6. Right.
All right, I'll put 4 more in.
Yep.
Hang on.
Okay, so it's now down to 8. Solaris, roll 8 air dice.
I thought it was weird I was making air rolls.
Yeah, sorry. I that was my mix up there. Sorry. Okay. So 2 more.
2 more.
2 more.
Yep. To play around with the air numbers.
So, I pressed it. Put 8 in.
Yeah, it can only
Yeah,
roll
why
6
not?
It'll
on
only
the
do
screen.
6 at a time.
Yeah.
All right. Okay then.
Okay, so it's now down to 7. Cool.
Okay.
I'll make a note of that so I don't forget it. Here we go. So station is on 7. Also, Solaris, Schneider, and Kuznetsov, please make mobility rolls. And I'm going to roll for Maria Nazarova.
Ooh.
How is Kuznetsov got 5 panic? Eesh.
I better make a panic roll then.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Me
hang on.
too.
Okay, I can't see the dice yet. I'm just getting the character sheet going. Okay, you hear a scream from the other room. Herman Schneider, you're okay. Oh my God, Solaris. Yep, you can have. Let me just roll up so the viewers can see. Solaris mobility. You've got 2 successes, but you've got a panic. So we need a panic roll from you because that's quite likely to possibly not mean you succeed. And then Kuznetsov, we need a panic roll from you as well, but you succeeded. Oh.
There's -2 on my panic roll though, so it's only an 8.
Oh, okay. That's all right. That's a shame.
That's very lucky.
Okay, so you're all suddenly aware there are bees in the room buzzing around you. And you all sort of do the dance, the bee dance, get rid of the bees. Kuznetsov, you're less worried about it, but you see them, one of them kind of land on your on the kind of clear visor of your helmet. And
But I hadn't put the helmet on yet because they're still using communal air. I was just about to order everybody to helmet up.
Okay, so you haven't got the helmet on.
But I hadn't got to the bit where I could order everybody to helmet up yet.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. I mean, this is all going on in roughly the
Certainly
same
gives me a
amount of
reason to tell
Although
everyone to.
Maria put hers on already, didn't she?
But she's
She
only
put
got a breather.
breather.
Oh,
You put a
breather.
on. Okay, so you haven't put your helmet on yet. So you're doing the dance as well, and you've managed to swat them away, keep them away from yourselves, and they kind of buzz off. Solaris, this is starting to freak you out. This scenario, you're getting a nervous twitch. Your stress level and the stress level of all friendly PCs in short range of you increased by 1. So who's a friendly
really
PC?
good story?
Who consider themselves honestly a friendly PC in the room? Schneider?
Well, we are his
not
crew. I mean, the fact that it's just been revealed that he's an MSS agent doesn't alter the fact that we've travelled with him.
Yep.
I'm not in the same room.
Stress point.
I'm next door.
Oh, you're in the locker room, aren't you? Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So Kuznetsov and Solaris, you gain 1 point of stress. Kuznetsov, you you start to tremble and sort of feel naked without the helmet on, and you're like, "Whoa, this is kind of getting quite dire." Maria screams, and you guys turn around and you see that a bee has landed on her neck and it's got its stinger in her neck. And she is like, yeah. She's like, help, get it off me. It's stuck on my neck. Help me.
I'm going to step up and squish the bee.
Okay.
Can you
please
probably
make
run into the room at that point?
Okay, so Schneider runs into the room. Solaris raises his gun. And
How did you know?
Flamethrower.
And
That'll get it. Yeah, I was planning on stepping up and going.
Pull it out.
Okay, so we're going to need a close combat roll from you.
Yeah.
Only because she's like thrashing around in pain and you want to give it a good squish. Okay, that's fine. You crush it in your hand. And when you do, a puff of black dust comes out of it.
Hold breath.
Please make a mobility roll at +2. Maria doesn't need to make a mobility roll anymore.
Sorry, Gavin.
Solaris, you do it +4 because you're a bit further away. Kuznetsov, you passed. Whoa, 6 stress. Look at that, stacking up. Stack it and
I'm starting to get good. Once I hit 8 stress, I'm gonna roll. That's not good.
I'm going to kill you all. I'm sorry.
Narrative Zeka said, use the vaccine on her. Inject her with bullets.
I inject everyone with bullets. Right?
Solaris just opens up on the room. Okay, right. So we need a panic roll from Solaris.
Oh, yeah, because if he fails as well.
9. Whoa. Okay.
Drop my gun
You drop
again.
your gun.
I've got another one.
You've got
I
about 10
dropped my
guns.
gun because I'm reaching for the flamethrower.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. The pulse rifle, the AK-147 slips off your shoulder onto the floor.
You thought about taping it to your hands so you can't drop it.
Then it would just disconnect at the wrist. Viewers beware, we're approaching 10 o'clock when all the local pub quizzes online hit Zoom, so you may see a little slowdown in our stream, but we're still here and the audio will be fine.
I'm going on radio. All points. This is Kuznetsov. If you have helmet, put it on. If you have suit, put it on. Nobody should be walking around with any bare skin. These bees are lethal.
Schneider, you come into the room and you see that Maria has got a wound on her neck, and she's like, that fucking hurts. Someone has got a first aid kit.
Are there any medical supplies in here?
Yeah, she's pointing under the desk over to the other side, kind of
Is
emphatically.
Is there
Need
something?
an EpiPen the size of a fire extinguisher?
Is there like a syringe or something in it?
Yeah, why not?
Can I stick it in the wound and actually take stuff out?
Ooh.
Like a snake venom.
I like your thinking, sir, and you're acting fairly quickly, aren't you?
Mhm.
So, let's have a medical roll from Schneider.
Believe.
Is he going to say his
believe.
childhood sweetheart?
Pray to the
Oh,
icons.
shit.
Pray to the icons.
I don't have any rerolls, do I?
Oh, surely
You can
someone.
push.
Surely someone could give a reroll.
Reroll.
Give it a second in case someone's feeling generous.
In case someone's feeling generous. I've got to open another beer anyway, so I'll just
I
do
think
it.
they just spaffed all their rerolls on the GM, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, hang on, I've got one.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
oh
Naren and Zaka
thank-
gave you one. Thank you,
Save
Naren and
Maria.
thank you.
Zaka. Okay.
I
So,
can't believe you're saving the NPCs.
Hey,
hey, okay, right. That just means you didn't like stab her in the neck. Okay, so you run over and you put the syringe in directly into the wound, and she's like, "What the fuck are you doing, Herman? Why are you doing that? What are you doing? Just give me a
stay
band-aid."
still.
Okay, so you do that, and as you do it, there's a mixture of blood and black dust. There's black dust first, then there's like a squirt of blood into there, and you sort of pull it out and you hold it in your hand, and she looks at you like, what? And as you watch, the blood and the black dust kind of mix in the vial section of the syringe, and like there seems to be some reaction going on in there.
I'm going to put it carefully on the side so it doesn't break and get loose. And then I'm assuming there's plasters or something I can...
Yeah. Okay. So you bandage
Oh
her
no,
neck.
you're not allowed to give her a plaster. She might be allergic.
This is your PPs. There are no allergies, yeah?
In UPP, plaster is allergic to you.
Maybe use one of those M40 high explosive antiseptic dispensers. Okay, right. So you guys, this has all been going on. It's a bit of a frantic thing. Schneider, you take a point of stress. The woman you love just had black dust in her neck, and you pulled it out. It's a stressful scenario. Okay, so we're going to go over to...
Now I'm sealing my goddamn suit.
Okay, so you're putting all your... You guys put your helmets on. Solaris, you're in armor. Are you going to get a...
Does it have any way of sealing it?
Not really. It's like it's a
Marine
comparable to the
armor.
guys in Aliens.
That's
Does,
a t-shirt then.
If you remember, they're in the locker room. There are like space suit type things.
Does the doctor or person who just got stung, does she have one?
A suit?
Like a rebreather
No, she's
or
got a
something?
breather on her face.
I'm gonna.
Did you say there were
that.
suits next door?
You're gonna take it from her. Well, the problem is you're in this kind of vestibule at the end of the room where there's some
Solaris,
security stuff.
get next
Schneider's
door,
in the
pick
way,
up a
so-
breather, pick up a suit, whichever you prefer. I suggest
Okay.
suit because if you get stung, you will die.
What? She says.
You will not
That's why I
die.
just
You have been
wanted to-
rescued by Herr Schneider.
Maria, put a
I
suit
did not
on
realize he
quickly.
was such a good medic. Perhaps I will
She-
recommend him for medal.
She's sitting there, and you can see the screens. Remember, you've got all the TV screens next to you, and you can see Makovsky in the main chamber talking, and you can see Horatio walking down the stairwell, playing his harmonica.
So that's off.
Horatio, you're not wearing any suit or anything, are you?
Well, I've got my suit. I just had to take my helmet off.
Oh yeah, you haven't got
so
your
I could
yeah.
play
Just
my-
take your helmet off. Yeah. Okay.
So I could play my harmonica.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Captain Kuznetsov, this is your crew. We're going to have to do something here, and then I'll just walk out to get.
Like, gets the hell off this damn station.
That is an option.
Okay,
Not
Horatio.
leaving those things walking around.
Horatio, you are going down onto. Let's get the map screen up.
Are there any fire extinguishers around?
There is a fire extinguisher at the top of the stairwell.
I will take the fire extinguisher.
Okay. And you come down this stairwell, and as you do, you can hear buzzing. And it's a few octaves lower than traditional the traditional sound that your bees make.
Upstate bees.
And you can see around, so you can see a trail of kind of a kind of strange sticky substance on the staircase.
Right.
And as you're getting further and further down, it looks like something has been excreting something from their skin. There's kind of footprints in it, claw marks in it. Maybe this creature, this alien creature that you saw previously, has come down this way.
Okay. I shall I shall get on the communications.
Okay.
And say open hydroponics.
Well, it's
Captain,
not, as far as you know, it's not
open hydroponics. It's not. Is it open?
No, because remember the guy kicked through the doors.
Ah, so it's open. Oh,
yeah. You can. That's why you can hear the noise. And these two chambers, they're kind of got storage things in. They're food storage. There's like big tins of beans and big tins, like long-lasting food kind of stores. And then 6 is the hydroponic chamber itself for growing new food.
If we see him approaching the bad area, can we shut the door?
No, because Samiradov had to shoot through the door locks to get through.
I should go. I shall say. I can never say the word. Captain Kuznetsov. Captain Kuznetsov, are you there?
I'm here, Horatio. What on earth are you doing?
I need to go and I need to see what's happening with these bees. This is just amazing.
Do you genuinely believe that you are able to control these infected bees?
I genuinely believe that this is the only thing that I can possibly do on this station that might actually help.
Very well, proceed.
You need to check
proceed at own risk.
Yes, you need to check the security and look where the turret is pointing. And you need to get hold of Makovsky because he's a bad man.
What? Makovsky?
Is that now, Horatio? Was that direct to Kuznetsov, or was that on the general?
Direct to Kuznetsov. No, that's direct to Kuznetsov.
Okay.
Sorry, I should have done that slightly differently, shouldn't I?
We should have got them all to take their headphones off, but never mind.
I shall go down with my harmonica playing, right? Beehive under my arm, and the fire extinguisher ready, and I'll head down the stairs.
Okay, right. Makovsky, what are you doing?
I'm still in the main room. I'm gonna get I've got some duct tape, and I'm duct taping my cutting tool to the end of my shotgun to essentially make a flaming bayonet. And then I'm going to do what Captain Kuznetsov ordered me to do, and I'm rounding up some tools that are knocking about and bits and pieces.
Okay.
And I'm going to make my way back to the captain.
Okay.
Captain, I think we should get the hell off this base.
I think we should overload power station first. Agent Solaris, despite other orders, I think it is in best interest of UPP if this station does not survive.
That seems fair. I'll pick up my AK and just walk out into the hallway.
We need to make it to main section and overload power relays.
From here, can we see where, because I know there were other ships out and about.
Mm-hmm. In the main chamber, you can go and see the security office does internal and like a camera on the car park kind of thing. But the main chamber has like the astronomical, in detail.
Captain, should I go warn all of the other craft not to approach the base?
They're on holding pattern anyway. I think you stopped them, didn't you?
No, I think they were.
No, we told them to come back to base.
We did.
But you did in the last episode. You put them in holding pattern, so they're actually sitting in orbit.
And one said, "Sod you, I'm off to be MSS spy and go on the spaceship." And you were like,
"Yeah," and then she slipped in the bath and accidentally got blown out of the sky by a space turret.
Yes,
it happens
because Xander had been messing with it.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, so you guys are going to go to the main chamber.
Yeah, I'm going to stand in the hallway and
wait for your boss.
No.
Okay.
Can I see Makovsky coming?
I don't know where he's going. Where are you going, Makovsky? You going back towards the security office?
I would have been heading back towards the security office.
So you're going to head back towards the security office.
Yeah, so I'd probably be just coming through the main door as they're all coming down the hall.
Okay. Schneider, where are you? Because you look like you're in the corridor, but I think you're in the security office.
Oh, hang on.
So I'll move
I
you.
was. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I was in that room.
Okay.
I think everyone else. Oh, I was in there because I just. Yeah. Are there any suits?
Yeah.
Compression suits. Okay, I'm going to make sure Maria puts one on.
Okay.
Mr. Schneider, are you coming with us to help blow up station, or are you going to stay here and keep an eye on Dr. Nazarova?
I think Dr. Nazarova should come with us. I don't think we want to.
We need
be
somebody
separated.
to be on watch on cameras
I'll stay here and give you the information I can see on the screens.
If Dr. Nazarova sits on Overwatch, we can seal her in.
Okay.
Can you shut the airlock there?
Yeah, you should be able to do this from the controls.
Oh yes. Oh, it's that button that your friend.
I will quickly show her the controls.
No, she knows.
Okay. Can you ensure all doors are locked other than the ones we wish to use?
Dr. Nazarova, we will pick you up on the way out.
Though, so it'll be. Oh no, you're wearing suits, aren't you?
We're wearing suits. You're wearing suits. We will pick you up on way out and take you off.
It's more hopefully to restrict
Cherenkov.
movement of other things.
Okay.
And I'm okay. Yeah, there's no other guns around, are there?
No.
All right.
Did you find any ammunition for AK?
Yeah. Hand the captain some ammunition.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So Solaris, you're in the corridor. Makovsky starts heading back to the security office.
Makovsky, back that way. We're blowing the place.
I don't take orders from you, Solaris.
That's what I thought. I'm going to load my electroshock grenade.
Can I talk to Ben?
Well, you guys are then coming out of the room at that point, I think.
Oh, I was going to kind of grab his arm.
We're having a secret conversation. Yeah.
You want a secret conversation?
Yeah.
Okay, right. So, Makovsky, Solaris, Horatio, take your headsets off.
Captain, I'm not entirely sure who we can trust here. I think we need to get off. I think that people may try and interfere with this.
I know people try to interfere with this. Klimova has already taken steps. Solaris is disobeying orders and has revealed himself to be MSS. Makovsky, I trust. He may make mistakes, but if he does, he's usually in best interest of ship and crew. Horatio is a madman. I think creatures will probably kill him, but he has made that choice, and I have it on recording that he has said so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's probably dead already, even if he does not realize this.
My plan is to get to the main room, set the system to self-destruct, overload, and then we leave. We go to Cherenkov.
Okay, on the way, I think I should check the main panel and come to Cherenkov and make sure it's ready for an evacuation.
Good plan. You're the pilot.
Yeah,
okay.
But we stick together here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are going to then walk out into the corridor with Solaris and Makovsky.
Yeah.
Okay, and you head into the central chamber.
Good, Makovsky. We're going to blow station. Come back this way.
Yes, Captain.
Did you find tools?
It's got like a bunch of tools. You can all see on the.
I'm staying in the hallway.
Oh, you're staying in the hallway. Okay, so
Where I was.
Sorry?
Where I was.
Okay. So the three of you go down into the central chamber, and Solaris stays in the corridor by the security room.
Captain, I do not trust Solaris.
Nobody trusts Solaris anymore.
I'm going to have my hand over the door so it looks like I'm making sure it will stay open.
Solaris, closed door. Sorry, I'm trying to... There we go. Focus. There we go.
Focus.
This is our escape route.
Yes, this is escape route, but security office is not a concern. That door stays shut until we return.
Which door are you talking about, Solaris?
The one in the hallway.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I thought you were talking about security office.
So you're talking about this door here.
Right.
Is that our escape route?
Okay.
Yeah.
So which side of it
we
are you,
come out
Solaris? Are you on the
this way?
inside or the outside of it?
Sort of stood, towards the outside, but with my arm over it and my hand next to the...
keeping the door
panel.
open like you would a lift.
Yeah.
Or elevator. on this
assume they have
big
UPP
security
sensors.
airlock door. Your arm won't stop an airlock door if someone presses the...
It gives a nice impression.
Sure. He's hanging around in the corridor.
Solaris, you're supposed to be coming with us. You're a security officer. You may be MSS agent, but you are also security officer on board Cherenkov. And right now, we need you for security.
Schneider, make an observation roll.
Ooh, panic as well.
Let's have a panic roll. He goes berserk and kills everyone in the room. No, he's okay. He's okay. Okay, so you brush it off. You're fine. But the reason you nearly panicked is you look down at the astrogation computer readout, and the Cherenkov is moving. And at that point, we're going to take a quick break. So please do not go anywhere. When we come back, we will have part 2 of episode 4 of Alien Desolation's Edge, where I think Solaris is about to go crazy, and we'll see what happens after he does what I think he's going to do.
Their job properly. No one needs to go crazy.
No, that's true. Okay, so please don't go anywhere. Stay with us. We'll be back for the end of the finale. It's all coming to a nice crescendo,
and the end of us.
Yes. And we'll see you very shortly. So stay with us. Hello, we are back for part 2 of episode 4 of Alien Desolation's Edge from Garblag Games here on the Free League Publishing Twitch channel. Thank you for joining us and for staying with us over the break. So we had just left. Horatio was down in the hydroponics bay, or down at the bottom of the staircase, playing as harmonica, holding a fire extinguisher in one hand and a beehive under the other arm. Makovsky, Schneider, and Kuznetsov had just gone into the central chamber. Solaris was not going with them and hanging back to make sure that the door doesn't close. And Maria Nazarova, who coincidentally has been stung in the neck by a benomorph, is in the security office, giving you guys the lowdown on the screens from where she is. So, Schneider, you've just seen on the astrogation plotter that the Cherenkov, your vessel, is not in the position you left it, and is accelerating into the system on a... Let's go to the map. Remember, the Cherenkov is like really slow.
Okay, how far is it from where
I just moved
basically I left?
So it was here.
Okay.
In the last few minutes, it seems to have moved.
Okay, so it's only very recently started moving.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to come directly to the captain because I'm assuming in a void-sealed suit, talking doesn't actually make noise.
You do. You have like an open comms that you can just tap onto that talks to everyone, or you can directly communicate to a
directly communicate to the captain as the ship is moving.
What, already?
I didn't tell it to. Something else has very, very recently.
Could Solaris have patched past your defenses?
Solaris was with us. This has happened in the last minutes.
Horatio, then.
I wasn't Horatio on the move. I'm not sure he has the capability.
He was in the comm relay. And Makovsky was by the communication station. They both had access to systems at the time.
Both Horatio and Makovsky.
There is someone you can ask.
I'm going to call Makovsky.
Well, there's also somebody on the ship.
I'm going to call the working Joe.
Okay.
Makovsky?
He's not.
Shall I talk to the working Joe
We'll
first?
do the working Joe first.
I will have...
He doesn't seem to answer Kuznetsov for some reason.
I will have it so the captain can hear the conversation. Cherenkov, this is Schneider. Come in.
Good afternoon, Mr. Schneider. I'm hoping you're having a happy day.
Yeah. Why are you moving?
I'm afraid I cannot discuss this with you, sir. Under Protocol 101.
What is Protocol 101?
The first amendment to Protocol 101 is that I do not discuss Protocol 101.
Who gave you the order to move the vessel?
I cannot discuss Protocol 101. The command was part of the protocol.
What has your protocol asked
Estimated
you to do?
time of arrival, 1.55 hours.
As soon as he says that, can I start frantically tapping on the navigation stuff to work
Make a
out where
piloting
it could
roll.
get to?
Okay, let's have a. You can re-roll or
dance if
push.
you want to.
No,
Nah.
you can't push, can you? Oh, keeping it together, Schneider.
Yes, 3 successes.
Okay, so you think that the trajectory that it is on would mean that it would pass. I'm going to do a series of dots to show you the passage where you think this ship would go. So you think its trajectory would lead it. There.
Okay. What's there? Sorry, I can see a little
by a
bit of
national
exclamation
ship.
mark. I see. Again, I would inform the captain.
Okay, that's not a terrible plan.
But that's our only way off this place.
Yeah, but we can catch up and then salvage the LaSalle ship. No, alien spores come from LaSalle ship.
I'm pretty sure this is all bad and we should get the hell out of here.
Let me call Makovsky. Makovsky!
He could be
Makovsky.
the one behind this. He's the one that knows these things better than anyone.
Okay, before you do that, Kuznetsov. Sorry, no, you say what you were going to say.
Makovsky,
Yes, Captain.
do you know why Cherenkov is moving to intercept course with LaSalle by a national ship?
Yes, Captain.
Would you care to explain?
Yes, Captain. It is going to destroy the ship.
It is also going to destroy Cherenkov.
A risk that is necessary, Captain.
Okay, did you maybe not consider perhaps running this idea past captain of ship? You see, my stuff is there. Also, it is my house.
It is also-
my house into spaceship full of alien goo.
It was also my home, Captain. I had thought about this before I did it. But there is no other way to destroy a ship. And sometimes what is needed for the glorious UPP is not needed for the glorious UPP people. If this contaminant gets to UPP people, there will be much death.
Bless your tiny but remarkably one-track mind.
Okay, while all that's going on, Solaris, you can see that they're all distracted talking in the main chamber.
Yeah. Can I hear that on the comms, or were they?
No, they
No,
seem
that was
direct communications.
it was all in DMs.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
What
In
you
that
doing?
case, whilst they're distracted and looking away at the screen, I'm going to go back to the security office.
Okay. You walk into the security office, and Maria Nazarova looks up at you and she's like, "Oh, they're all in the main chamber. They're are they not?" And she's like turns back around to carry on what she's doing.
I'll just say, yes, this is most unfortunate. And
What do you mean?
when she turns back round, I will shoot her.
What turns away from you?
Yeah, when she goes back to look at the...
Okay, so she turns around to look at the screen. Let's have a roll. Schneider's not going to be happy. We should have done that bit secret, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have. Because,
I'm
I
lactose
feel like
intolerant,
at
and you're
this
making
point-
me eat cheesecake.
Oh,
oh no!
look at that!
For the glory of the UP.
So what weapon are you using?
That was my rifle.
Was it on auto?
No.
Okay, so how much damage do you do?
2 plus an extra damage for.
Okay.
I think. Let me see.
Yeah, it would be
2 damage plus 1 for the extra.
Okay, so that'd be 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
She is in her.
She's in a suit, so
She's
got
in a
armor
suit
too.
now. Yeah.
which becomes armor 1 because it's armor piercing.
Oh yeah, good
Yeah,
point.
just the one.
Here we go.
I think this is a save or die moment. Oh dear.
Okay. You put a bullet through her neck where the bee stung her, and she just there's a muffled sound,
Someone
and she just
suggesting GM reroll.
no,
Too late. He forgot about it.
I don't want a GM reroll. This is brilliant. Her body hits the controls, and she dies on the table.
Can I access the security system to?
Would we have
leave
heard
a
that shot?
short message?
Well, there's still air in the chambers. I know you're in your suits.
I'm not.
Oh, you're not, are you? Right,
No, I'm not in a
Markovsky. Yes, you heard that shot.
Captain, a gunshot. Where is Solaris?
He's in corridor bit.
Yeah, everyone will turn
Yeah,
around.
your
I think,
turn, and he's gone.
And I'm just going to start running towards the security office.
Same.
Okay, so the two of you start running towards the security office. Horatio,
Yes.
you have reached the
Let me get
bottom
you
of the
back up.
staircase. And
So,
you haven't been down here before. So, although obviously there was the way out into the food stores and the hydroponics bay, there is also another corridor out into a crossroads, as it were, and then a sign that says pool sauna, which you'd been told about previously that they had a pool and sauna. Obviously, they need serious relaxation facilities here, with being on the edge of nothingness, desolation's edge, one might say.
so I'm gonna head towards the pool.
Okay.
Um,
Okay, so the larger of those two chambers is the pool area.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
The
I'm gonna
bee
go.
beeper.
I'm going to go to the other side of it, and I'm going to put down on the ground.
Are you still
the,
playing your
my
harmonica?
hive. No. When I come round, I'll stop playing my harmonica,
Okay.
and I'll put the beehive down. I'll try and find something to wrap it in. So I'll try and find some
There are
a
some
towel. or something.
towels. Yep.
I'll just put a towel around it so nothing can get out,
Okay.
and I shall leave it next to the pool.
Okay.
Um,
Sure. Well,
I
like on the
decided-
side of the pool or on like the bench next
Like
to
on a bench,
Okay,
on a bench,
fine.
the other
Okay.
side of the pool. I
Okay.
decided these big bees might be a bit much for my harmonica, so I'm going to go with the extinguisher instead.
Okay. Right.
Right.
Cool.
So I'll put my hood back on.
Viewers, I get the sense that Horatio may need some rerolls very soon. So,
I'm going to put my hood on.
I get the sense that they'd be better served somewhere much more useful.
you put your hood on. Oh, you got like a
So
hoodie.
I'm going to no, like
Oh, you know,
my,
like the beekeepers thing.
My space suit. My space.
Beekeepers.
I'll
Pulls
put my
his
suit
beekeeper
back on.
uniform out.
I'll put my suit back on. 'cause
Okay,
when
you're going to put your
outside,
helmet on.
I'll put my helmet on. Right.
Okay. Make a mobility roll +4.
Okay.
Because remember, as I said, there are bees flying around in this area,
Yeah, that's fine.
but you are aware of it.
And he is a bee expert.
And he is a bee expert, a biologist, apparently.
That's fine. Paramount.
We know it's not biologist. Whoa! Okay.
Are you going to push?
You rolled nothing. You want to push? Take a bonus stress?
Do I do that after I push?
After you push.
Yeah.
It's only when you shoot auto that you do it beforehand.
Yeah.
Here we
Horatio
go.
is fairly mobile. Oh no, it's got +4.
Okay. So as you go to put your helmet on, there's a bee on the inside of it, and you're like, whoa, whoa, shake it out, and then put your thing on.
Okay. So I'm going to put my thing on. I'm going to move to where the big room is. I'm going to give some squirts of fire extinguisher if I see any bees in front of me.
Which room?
I'm going to head back to 5.
Okay, into the food storage.
Yeah. Okay. And if I see any bees around, I'll just give them a little bit of a squirt.
With a bit of your fire extinguisher and some good luck. You squirt your few. They're getting a bit bigger now. They're kind of like size of mice.
So when I get to the entrance to room 6,
yep,
my plan is I'm going to unload my fire extinguisher into the room. Then I'm going to run in. I'm going to grab something, stick it in the LaSalle bio box, clamp the box shut, drag it out of the room. Give me a second.
Okay, right.
That's some serious roleplay. He is fizz wrapping.
He's running.
And head back to the pool.
Okay, right. Let's take this one step at a time. So, you open the door to the hydroponics, and when you do,
it's broken open.
It's broken, but you push it open.
Okay.
And in doing so, you can hear now the vibration. You can sense this cloud of large bee creatures in the room, in front of you and around you, and the hydroponics chamber has got planters set in rows all the way down, and got crops growing in them. Some of them further down the room are empty, and a few in. There is now quite clearly a large biomass centered around the form of Alina Fyodorov. She is collapsed on the floor. Her body has moved and shifted, and there is growing from her body a honeycomb structure, the innards of a hive, forming her bones and her flesh and her organs have been biosculpted or used as the raw material for whatever this mix of bee and human DNA is coming up with this black powder. The LaSalle Bionational box is to one side and open, and there is a large spread of black material coming out of it. On the floor in front of it, there are a few large VHS video cassette things kind of open, scattered around the floor. But this black, stuff has grown around most of these planters now, and hanging from some of them are large black, to your eye, sort of beehives. That these things are going in and out of, and there's little puffs of black dust coming out of them, and these large bees are sort of flying around and going into them.
Okay, I'm gonna. What am I gonna do?
Well, do you want to make an observation roll? To garner any more?
You mean a pre-panic roll?
Well, no, it may be important.
Yeah. Apparently, I'm quite good at observation.
Sorry, McNeil's 5. I didn't know you had a phobia of bees and wasps. So hopefully you're okay watching this. Okay, right. So you pass your observation roll. Excellent. So you are dimly aware of another creature in the chamber at the far end. Seems to be moving around some of the planters at the far end of the room. You think it's the protomorph that you saw before, although it looks a bit bigger. Nice. And as you're glancing around the room, because of your keen eye and you've got 2 successes, you can see in the honeycomb structure, remember, as I said, the kind of openings are sort of yay big. Yeah. You can see giant larvae, pupa style fleshy sacs sort of at the surface of the honeycomb, pulsating like this. Like there's something in there, something alive, like a giant, bigger than these other bees, bigger than the bees you've got in your hive back there, like a big thing, like you know, like serious.
I'm surprised that nobody's got a bingo with pulsating fleshy sacks.
Pulsating fleshy sacks. If you've got it, tick it off.
Do I think I could grab it and make a run for it?
I mean, this is all spreading out, and this is at the center. You think you could run in and probably get to it. Grabbing it, you're not sure, because you're not sure how slippery or what it's connected to or whatever, but if it's like a little larvae inside the thing, you could probably pick it up.
I'm going to run in. As I'm running in, I'm just going to unload my fire extinguisher.
Fire extinguisher all the way around you.
Yeah, just right in that kind of like, I'm a scientist, I don't really know what I'm doing. This sounds like a good idea.
Do a power slide.
Knee slide. Black goo.
And then I should reach for the larvae, try and grab it, and then try and run.
Okay, right. So you run into the room, spraying the fire extinguisher around you. Let's have a let's have a ranged combat roll, just to see how effective your spraying of the fire extinguisher is. And can everybody else take their headphones off, please? Oh, that's not good.
That's okay. That's just a panic test, isn't it?
That's a panic test. You're okay.
Yeah, it's just a panic.
Yep.
What's the worst that can happen?
7.
Right.
Your nervous twitch. Your stress level goes up by 1.
I'm all good with the nerve. I'm assuming my stress level would have gone up by 1, whatever happened.
Your stress level goes up 1 as you're spraying it around. You realise it's hard for you to see what's going on, because you're spraying this extinguisher all around you. It's creating this kind of veil of mist, which is great because they can't get to you. But it's also causing a bit of a challenge for you.
Yeah.
And as you hang on 1 second. Okay. Right. As you approach, all this kind of extinguisher gas kind of around you, it sort of fades away, parts ever so slightly in the middle. And there you can see the ruined corpse of Alina Fyodorov. Not the way anybody should be left after their death. However, to you, an absolutely fascinating specimen. From jaw to kneecap and across the width of her torso, a giant honeycomb structure has grown and melded flesh, bone and organ together into this horrendous dripping. You're pretty sure this probably stinks to high heaven, but you've got your suit on. And as you approach, you can see within 2 of these chambers, maybe 3 or 4, you're not sure, they look sort of darker over there. As you approach, one of the pupae moves. And could we please have a mobility roll? Hey, okay. So as you approach, you're like spraying all around. Do I use a GM reroll to make you reroll that? Yeah, go on. I'm not going to use them otherwise. Oh!
I can push though, right?
You can push.
I can push.
Oh, success! Okay, so as you do that, the creature that leaps out of the orifice in the honeycomb is a strange creature that looks like a large fanned hand, almost like with a strange head at the front, and what was probably the remnants of some sort of bee tail have turned into some kind of proboscis. And as this thing leaps at you, this kind of half bee, half facehugger creature, you like see it at the last moment as the fire extinguisher gas clears, and you sort of step aside, and it lands behind you. We're going to go back to the others now. Okay, so is anyone standing?
So all I saw was a successful mobility roll there. I thought you were going to make him re-roll it as well.
I did.
You did.
Are any of you near the screens, the security screens?
I think we're all running at the moment.
Oh yeah, you're all running.
Apart from Solaris.
Exactly,
Oh, Solaris, yeah.
Doing this in the corridor. I'd blow up the base, find out what the gunshot was.
Kuznetsov, make a observation roll then, and Solaris make an observation roll.
More panic.
Let's do that.
A pre-panic roll.
A pre-panic roll. I like that, Simon. That's a good.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
We may be running into a berserk.
I'll see your one alien, and I'll raise you.
We're running 2-1 berserk away from another.
Okay.
Get caught
Right.
in the crossfire.
So let's have Solaris's panic roll first, please. Whoa! Oh dear.
You're
What's
gonna
Oh
feel
no!
that.
No! Don't worry. That's 14.
Is that the one where he
berserk.
pulls his own guts out?
No.
Throws them at you.
You seek cover. You must use your next action to move away from danger and find a safe spot if possible. You're allowed to make a retreat roll if you have an enemy at engaged range. Your stress level is decreased by 1, but the stress level of all friendly PCs, don't think there's any of those left, in short range increased by 1. After 1 round, you can act normally. So you jump under the
Shark.
Yeah.
so you don't see what's going on. Right, let's have Kuznetsov's.
When you failed your panic and you've suffered from, like, seriously suffered from panic, does your panic go down?
It's a 7 for me.
Only certain things do, and you have to rest. Once you spend 10 minutes resting, you out of a dangerous situation. So even if you stood still for 10 minutes here, you know you're in a horrible situation. Your stress isn't going to get any better. So what did you get? Sorry, 7.
7.
Okay, nervous twitch. Your stress level and the stress level of all friendly PCs in short range of you increased by 1.
That's quite fitting, actually, because I was feeling a bit indecisive. So it's a...
So you and Schneider and Makovsky all gain 1 stress.
Not even looking at him.
I was going to say, we're running the other way.
Yeah, but
You're
I'm
in
not
short
with
range.
you.
He's muttering over your comms and he's not there. So you're like, where the fuck is the captain? As you're running down the corridor. However, Kuznetsov, you do see, so you passed your roll, even though you tremble and curse down the radio. You see on the security screen Horatio running into the hydroponics chamber, because remember that screen is still, that's the best channel on the network. And you see Horatio running into the room, spraying a fire extinguisher, and then something jumping out. A creature that looks... imagine a bee that its legs have got very long and its body had got very thin and long like a tail, and then it might have something jabby sticking out the front. It doesn't look like a pure facehugger.
You should see our Discord at the minute. Beowulf's been posting them like crazy. I don't need to visualize it. There's about 5 pictures of alien beanomorphs up there.
Okay, cool. Right, okay, cool. Excellent. And anyone not on our Discord, come and join us on the Discord. Someone's put, it's a cat.
Jones.
And you see this happen, and like you nearly shit yourself because you think this thing has got him, but he jumps out the way at the last moment, swinging his fire extinguisher.
That scientist.
You
must
figure
be
he
the
might be in
luckiest
trouble.
Bastard in the world.
You guys, what is it? You guys just have passed every role and every mobility roll. Okay. Right, so we have Schneider and Makovsky. You are, let's go back up to the right map. So let me put you guys were in this corridor, right? Yeah, there you go. When Kuznetsov did that. So you're at short range. It's now your go, right? You guys are running into I assume you're running into the security office.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Schneider got reroll.
So what we're going to do...
Thank you.
because I assume that you guys are now hostile to Solaris,
Mhm.
is we're going to have to... Sorry.
I mean,
More
I
than
haven't
likely.
seen the body yet.
I was going to say, it depends what we see.
Okay,
Yeah,
right.
We
So,
only heard a gunshot, so we don't know what's actually
well,
happened.
the thing is, you're going to get into the locker room, and then Solaris's panic is going to run out. So you
She
guys, because
ruthlessly
that's
attacked
two...
his bullets with the
So,
back of her
so
head.
that's two... See, in a one round, you can move 2 zones, effectively,
Okay.
which would be into the corridor outside the security office and then into the locker room.
Yep.
Schneider, you just got a reroll. Thank you, non-anomaly.
And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm
Okay,
gonna
so the
finish-
2 of you are going to go in there.
Yeah.
Okay, Schneider,
Like, sort of
you
prepped,
get
you
yourself in there.
with my new like flamey cutter bayonet on the end.
I was going to say the guns at the ready because we heard
Okay.
gunshots.
Solaris, your panic has ended. You hear them in the other room. What do you intend to do?
Choices. I could be so mean.
Well, it's up to you. Go for it. If you wanna go out guns blazing, then step out and light them up.
Step out. No, I'd just do it from in there. But no,
He's got partial cover if he stays in there and shoots them.
That's true.
and a grenade launcher. But
I mean, we're
that
in
was
close
my
proximity.
plan, but no, I'm gonna be nice. Solaris is gonna step out and look shocked because he already looked shocked, and just go. The thing on her neck started to, and I'll stumble out towards the hallway.
Okay, let's have a manipulation roll.
And berserk.
Yeah,
The thing on her neck.
chance.
Ah!
If he doesn't think you believe him.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh wow! Jesus.
Oh wow. Okay. Right. So
I suppose he does appear visibly shaken.
he is visibly shaken.
Worked out well.
And what do you say, Solaris?
Like it was like similar of the thing on her neck. It started to pulse and grow black. And really, I'm just like not giving too much information, just stumbling past them like I'm in shock.
Okay, but you
towards
are
the-
lying, aren't you? So
Yes.
so Schneider and Makovsky. Hang on, let me just check the. Let me just do this. Is a new territory for us.
Would this be
Player-
opposed?
Opposed. It is opposed. So you guys will need to make a. It's going to be manipulation roll as well because it's like your empathy skills.
I don't have that, so
You can still make the base roll off of empathy.
Oh,
I somehow passed.
oh yeah. Okay.
Koski's going to panic.
So Schneider.
Oh dear.
Schneider.
I'm okay.
You think he just killed the woman you loved?
Can I see round the? Can I look round the corner?
No, he's like between the doorway is there, and he's kind of just stepped out of it. You'd have to. I mean, you could brush past him and see what happened if you want. Solaris, you going to stop him from going in the room?
No, I'm going to keep going towards
Okay.
the hallway.
I'm going to call Makovsky to watch him.
I mean, Makovsky already doesn't trust this jammy gear anyway.
Okay,
But
so-
Makovsky
I'm literally
tried to
just
move
gonna
towards the
kind
door. He tries to
Okay.
move towards the door, and Makovsky's big 6'8" frame just steps in and takes up the doorway.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Solaris, you're going
So-
nowhere.
You step round the corner of the room, and you see her body collapsed over the desk. She's wearing a compression suit. There is no way that he could have seen her neck.
However, I did shoot it right through the.
You did, yeah.
If that whole bit is
he
ripped
did
open-
he did thread the needle, and the bullet wound does reveal. Make an observation roll.
Looks like I'm going to be the one to berserk.
You son of a bitch! Oh,
Yep.
and he might just do it. No, you got to get 14 for berserk. So, 8.
8.
Okay, you start to tremble. You're this hitting you, and you're like it's shaking as you move towards
do
her. To like
pass.
you find yourself standing right in front of her body and moving. You know the thing, and you can see the bullet has passed through near
Tell
enough.
me, what happened to Padme?
No. Anyway, the bullet pretty near enough passed through the wound. It didn't actually go into the bee sting, and probably a good thing for Solaris, because you can see that the wound still has a tracery of black creeping out from it, and it's not pulsing, but it's there. You probably didn't get all of it with your syringe. You probably delayed, but she's dead. And he killed her.
I'm just going to come. He murdered her.
Who are you coming?
To Mac.
Okay.
Am I standing right in front of him?
Well, no. You're watching him from the locker room, and he's just gone into the corridor.
I know. I would have stood in the main doorway, so...
Well, move your guy.
Yeah, that there. So I basically stopped him leaving the area.
So I guess I'm there.
Solaris, did you try and leave the area?
Yeah, because I was just stumbling through whilst he was standing there in the locker room.
Okay, let's have mobility rolls to see who between Makovsky and Solaris to see who got in the doorway first.
Now, do I use mobility or do I use strength?
Oh, do you want to try? If you want to try and restrain him, then you can.
Yeah, I'm basically trying to essentially force him to not leave.
Okay, so let's have a opposed strength roll then.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
How do I?
Unless you want to use mobility, Solaris, up to you.
Yeah, he can try and skip past me if he wants to.
Let me have a look.
Close combat or mobility?
They're both about the same. I'm going to try and move past him, not in an aggressive way.
Not in an aggressive way. Oh.
Okay,
so
can I push that?
You can. Yes, you can.
I think he's just trying to make himself go berserk.
I think it's going to be necessary.
If he does berserk, though, does he have to attack the nearest friendly? Because he might have to go some distance.
Anything.
No, I think
got to wait for the MSS chase ship to arrive.
Yeah. So, is that everything except the success that I reroll?
Yes.
Or, -1. Rip.
Oh, we got a. Yeah. Well, hang on. Let's deal with this. So, Makovsky, you got a tremble.
So I'm angry.
-2 agility. Yeah, you got the.
Are you doing that Arnie thing where all of your muscles tense up and the veins bulge out on top of them?
Okay.
I look Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah. Right. Solaris panic roll. Come on. Let's have a big one. Oh, 9.
9.
He drops his gun.
Oh my god. I'm going to drop the flamethrower this time.
Okay, you dropped the flamethrower. Okay, so
similitude.
However, we equal each other's rolls.
He beat you, didn't he?
No, it's 3-all.
No, because he had a previous success that he'd saved when he pushed. So he had 4 successes.
Yes, of course.
Unfortunately. So Solaris is in the corridor beyond Makovsky when Schneider says
he murdered her.
He murdered her. Okay. Then that was just to Makovsky.
That was just to Makovsky.
Okay, right. Kuznetsov, what are you doing?
I'm going to the console. I'm going to blow the station.
Well, the power controls are down in the power plant. There's readouts here, but if you want to blow the power plant, you have to go down to the power plant.
I'm going to go down to the power plant.
Okay. If you've have you looked at the maps to see where the power plant is?
Yes, we have looked at the maps.
So which staircase are you going? Which staircase are you going down?
Which number is the power plant? It's
down on level 3.
And it's number 4.
Number 4 on level 3.
And the reactor control, if you see, is number 1.
Right, so I need to go down here.
Hang on, let me get to the right map so I can see what you're doing.
Okay, sorry. So there's a staircase down there?
Yep. There's a staircase, and each staircase has an elevator in the middle, so the stairs kind of go down and around. And it's that grill and wire cage kind of
okay, well, I'm going to go down in that elevator then.
Okay, so you go down to the... so move your guy down to the next floor where that terminates, because they just go down one level. They're just like... Okay, cool. So you get down there, and it opens up, and you can see behind you, corridor to the swimming pool. There's some stuff on the floor in the swimming pool area, and
I'm going to go this way into here.
Okay.
To move down the central stairs.
Okay. Well, that is one big elevator.
Okay. I will take the
big
one big
enough
elevator.
to fit a power loader on.
Ooh, I'm rated for those. Is there a power loader nearby?
Well, you check the itinerary, and yes, there is a power loader in this.
Or is it downstairs?
It's in this.
I'm not
chamber.
going all the way down there to get one. I'm not stupid.
It's in this chamber.
Yeah, it can wait in that chamber. Then I'm getting left down by my onesie.
Okay. Right. So you go down you get into the elevator.
Yeah.
So there's quite a ride down in the elevator because the power plant's a bit further down underground. Because remember, it's geothermal, and it's getting heat from down under the crust. So it's going to take you a little while to get down to the bottom. Okay.
A little while, you say. In an elevator, you say.
Yes. Okay.
I wonder what kind of music they play.
Her name was.
Oh no! We're past Lola.
Okay.
This is a lot more real now.
Okay.
Carry on.
Okay. So we've had those guys. Horatio. Back to Horatio. The gas around you clears, and it's almost as if the bees in the room are giving space to this area, staying away from you. Maybe you've been so good with your fire extinguisher that they know they shouldn't come any closer. You can hear scampering around behind you, and in front of you there is this second larvae pupa stage thing. The other one just jumped out of the thing at you. And this one is right there. Now, what we need to do, Horatio, is we need to roll initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought I was trying to grab
pleasure.
one.
You are.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, these things are eggs.
Yeah.
Effectively.
But I tried to
you
grab one, and then this thing flew past me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and now you're going to go and try and grab it, but it wants to do something else. So we're going to see who goes first.
I might not be the first to die.
What's the UPP version of the last post?
And now the end is near.
Did I get any rerolls?
And so I face.
I don't know. Did anyone?
I think people want the biologist to die.
Curtain.
They're all saying that you're going to lead an army of evil xenomorphs to take over the Earth.
Cool.
Right. So
What's
roll
left
1d10.
My friends,
1d10.
I'll say it clear.
I got a 2.
I'll state my case, of which I'm certain.
I got 7.
Okay. Right. Okay. So these two. So I go first.
How do you go first?
The lower the number, the better.
Oh, you see, you should tell me the rules before.
It doesn't matter
Before you throw yourself at bees.
because that will change the outcome.
Okay, right. If I reroll my
Nice, roll
D10,
differently if he wants them
D10,
to.
I'd have got a 1 and I'd have gone first. You never told me the rules. Okay, you go first.
And then maybe someone can explain maths to Simon later.
Okay.
I don't understand how the lowest goes first. I
Just
I
goes
didn't understand
1,
the
2,
rules.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Okay.
7, 8, 9, 10. It's just 1 to 10.
Sorry, I would have rolled low if I'd have realized.
Understandable.
Of course. Okay, so the creature in the honeycomb is going to make an attack at you, and so is the one behind you. I mean, you did just walk into the center of everything.
Yeah, but I just didn't understand how I didn't get to do anything last time. All I did was get attacked.
No, you ran into the room spraying your fire extinguisher, so all the other bees didn't attack you, and you made a roll to successfully not get attacked.
Okay, cool. That's good.
Here
Bring
we
it
go.
on.
4.
I don't know what that means.
The creature leaps at you.
He has to roll for what their attack is each time.
Here we go.
Right, okay.
Do you remember when we did it last time and they kept throwing their guts at me for some reason?
Okay,
Yeah.
I have to roll another d6. I'll tell you what, Simon, do you want to roll a d6?
No, you can roll it.
Okay.
I've lived a life that's full.
Oh! Okay. So, the creature leaps out at you, and its
Which
tail,
one?
the one in the pupa in the
Okay.
pod, leaps
Cool.
out at you. You're now in physical contact with it, so you can grab it if you want.
Okay, cool.
But it wraps its tail around your neck, crushing your
Around my suit.
crushing your
Is it,
suit.
around my helmet.
Yeah, it's trying to crush your helmet.
Okay.
So you don't suffer the effect from drowning right now, but you
Yeah.
need to make a panic roll because this thing is
Okay.
clearly, and it's a weird insectoid version of a facehugger. That's kind of
Got 10.
10. Freeze. You're frozen by fear or stress for 1 round.
Oh,
Your
God.
stress level goes up by 1.
Okay.
Okay, so you're like, huh. So you lose your slow action. Is it slow action?
Yeah.
What you do? I can't remember what you do with actions. It's
So
been
your
so
fast
long.
action, you can move.
Okay.
Your slow action is like attack or
Yeah, you can't like.
Okay.
So you could like move out of the room.
Can't
Into
you
the
grapple
next
as a fast
chamber.
action?
I don't need to. As long as I can move,
No,
that's
grapple's
fine.
an attack.
No,
I
I'm
don't
pretty
need
sure
to do that
grapple
either.
itself is actually in the fast action section.
Let me have a look.
don't know. I don't have a rulebook.
That's
Okay,
okay.
fast
I don't need to do any of this.
Grapple.
Moving is fine.
Yep.
As long as I can move,
Yeah, I was gonna say. I
that's
remember
fine.
we read through it last time, and
We
you
did.
can grapple as a fast action. So in theory, he could grapple the figure in his face.
Do you want to? What do you want to do? Do you want to grapple it? Do you want to move?
I'm going to run out of the room. I'm going to jump in the pool.
Yes. Well, you move a zone, so you move back into the food storage chamber.
Okay.
So actually,
You've
where
got a
your
reroll, by the way, Simon.
guy is.
Did I? Cool.
Oh, cool. Right. So, yeah. Now it's your go. So you move into that chamber.
Yes.
Okay.
With this thing wrapped around my neck.
Yeah, it's kind of wrapped around you, and you're like, "Argh!"
All good.
Darling, everyone's wearing them in Milan this year.
Essentially, it doesn't know it, right? But it's going with me. that's as good as I was hoping for.
He's got his sample.
It thinks it's got me, but really, I've got it.
I love how your mind works, Simon.
Right. Okay. So I need to see what the other facehugger's doing.
Yeah, cool.
So
Got this
let's
beautiful
roll.
mashup in my head
Six,
of like
five,
Gollum and
three.
Maybe I'll
Robocop.
get. Maybe I'll get.
Dead or alive,
apples.
raw and wriggling.
Okay. So the other one, as you're running out of the room holding this thing, the other one skitters across the floor, almost buzzing, almost levitating off the ground, and lashes its tail at you. It comes for its target, lashing out with its wicked tail. It attacks with 5 base dice, damage 1. Aside from any damage, the victim gets +1 stress level. Okay, so I need to roll 5 dice.
I travel each
I'll just do it.
and every highway,
Here we go.
but more, much more than this.
Oh, I'm going to use a reroll for that. Come on.
How many have you got left?
This is my
Like
last
3
one.
of the damn things.
Do I? How many do I have?
You
I
used
got-
one
How many have you
of-
used? Because
I've
you
used
had
one.
3.
I had 3. Okay, I've
I
got 2
think
more.
did he had 3? Okay.
He had
Yeah.
3.
Didn't you use one on the others?
Boom.
No.
No.
2 points of damage.
Okay, I get armor saves.
Yeah, you got 2.
2
Armor
armor.
2, yeah.
Wearing a compression suit.
Yeah. Let's find my sheet. What I saw-
In UPP, biologist impregnates facehugger.
How did that happen? Do we know?
Don't give him a chance.
Try not
Oh,
to think
and-
about it. There's no way it
Oh,
ends
so that
well.
takes 1 off. You do have a reroll.
Yeah, one's good for me.
Okay, so you take 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
How much health have you got?
I've still got health.
He's got 1 health left. Okay,
I
right.
lost one, so that's okay.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so you got slashed by its tail. That's the end of that. You can hear faintly in the distance, Horatio, the movement of the elevators.
Okay.
We'll do one more round with you and the aliens.
Yeah. Can I speak as I move?
On the wideband.
On the wideband.
Because that's the default to select someone. At the moment you're going.
Yeah. Yeah. I might have bitten off more than I can chew. Anyone can help me? That might help.
No shit. Okay, right. So, new round.
Sorry,
the first facehugger is going to go.
Yeah. Now I ran out, so it's in a different. Is it the one
you're grappling? This is the one you're grappling. It's going to have a go at you. Basically, to let you know, okay, if it gets anything other than a 5 or a 6, you're okay.
Okay.
If it gets a 5 or a 6, it's on a 5, you make an opposed roll. If it wins, it effectively gets upgraded to a 6, where it does a cane on you and goes through your.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if you remember the first Alien film, through the helmet.
Yeah.
So, here we go. Oh! Okay, so as you're fighting it kind of is slippery and disgusting, and this was interesting about 10 seconds ago, but now it's horrifying, and it slips out of your hand and it goes for your face. Hang on a second. Let me read it out to you.
I love that there's a distinction between a minute ago it was interesting, but now it's a little bit horrible.
Yeah. Okay, so make an opposed roll against your close combat skill. So you roll close combat, and I roll 6 dice.
Remember, you've got a re-roll.
And I've got a re-roll.
It's all going down. I believe in you, Sam.
I have close combat of 0.
I believe. Yeah, but you've got strength, haven't you? So it'll do something. Whoa! Okay. Hang on.
You got a
And
success.
what was mine? Base
6.
Or you can
6.
push it.
Yeah, but he's still got to roll better than me.
He can't push with a facehugger. He'd have to use his
Oh,
reroll.
can't you? Oh, okay.
No, you can't push with a facehugger.
Oh, I'm going to re-roll that.
You're using your last reroll, and currently I'm winning.
What happens on a draw?
Well, you need to make a panic roll, because if you fail your panic roll now, your success may not actually be real. Because if you get a 10 or more on your panic, then you don't pass your test. Your successes don't count.
Then you drop your gun.
Yeah.
Oh.
If it's a draw, do I not die?
You don't die.
I can't watch.
But the other one will get to attack you after your go.
There are worse things than not dying.
Well, no, yeah, but the other one's got to move from the other room into this room because the other one's in the other room.
It can move and
The other
attack
one's
you.
wrapped around your leg.
Well, it slashed you, so it can move and have a go at you.
Yeah, who cares about that? Right, so I've got stress 5.
Yep.
What's the likelihood of me passing?
Well, here we go. If you roll a 10 or more.
You've got a 66% chance of passing.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay.
Skin of your teeth.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
You drop the facehugger?
No. You drop your harmonica.
Oh, no! His
Not the
primary
harmonica.
weapon.
Okay. Oh, no, you got your fire extinguisher, didn't you? You dropped your fire extinguisher. That was tucked under your arm.
Yeah.
That now is like boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
Bounces off. And it's your go.
So now
You
it's
can move.
my turn.
So you can move into the stairwell and then out into the corridor.
I can now try and get this thing off me, can't I?
This is where it starts to be slightly complicated. You'd need to make a grapple roll to get it off you.
Okay, is it attached to my helmet or my suit?
It's wrapped around underneath the ring of your helmet.
Okay.
It's trying to get under to choke you. It's trying to make you go.
We got a raid. It's James Corp.
Can I
Hello,
shove
James
a Mars
Corp.
bar
Thank
in
you
his
for raiding.
mouth so it has to
Oh,
chew
James
that
Court.
before it can
Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us with 5 raiders. Excellent.
Okay.
We have a facehugger clinging on to someone's neck. He's in his spacesuit and he's about to try and jump into a swimming pool. Okay, so Horatio, what do you want to do? You could, if you do all your movement, you can be in the swimming pool chamber. If you try to get it off, then you can only go into the stairwell because it's an action to try and get it off.
Let's do all my movement. Get into the pool. Can I? When I get into the pool,
you won't be in the pool.
You will need. When I get in there, can I close the door behind me?
No, you're fighting this thing.
It's like
it's trying to smother you. And that bit in Aliens where Ripley's like, she can't do anything apart from trying to hold it off.
Yeah. So if I just moved one, no, let's just move 2 squares.
Because so you can get into the swimming pool chamber.
Because then the other
mini kissy mouth thing smashing you in the face as well. It'd be really nasty.
No, the other facehugger will have. The other facehugger will just chase you into the room.
No, because it'll still be in one behind me, won't it? Because it can move into the one.
It moved into the one you're in now.
They have ridiculous movement.
Yeah, they're quicker than you.
It can move 2 zones. It's got speed 2. It's got,
It's like this.
Yeah, but they're twice as fast as us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So unfortunately, we'll still be able to attack you.
And they make that noise as well.
Okay. Well, there's no point. There's no point running 2 then, is there? I might as well just move 1 and try and get this thing off me.
Okay. Let's have an opposed combat roll. So I'll move you into the stairwelly area there, and it's the same roll as we just did. So close combat opposed roll.
Loving the way all the combat monsters are upstairs while the scientist engages in close combat with the aliens.
By the way, you guys can see this silently on. Okay, you're gonna roll.
Oh yeah.
The fight stops upstairs while you loop Benny Hill music over the video.
Oh, look at that!
Horatio for the win.
Oh, okay, right. So it hasn't been able to get correct purchase on your suit. So you're like, and you pull it. I mean, your natural instinct is to throw this away.
Okay.
But you've got successes. So if you want to keep a hold of it, I will let you keep a hold of it. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Tell us how he pulls off the alien.
How does he pull it off? Roughly. So I assume you're trying to keep this for some reason.
I was.
Until it tried to kill you, or
his glorious science thing may have just gone out the window.
So you throw it away.
There's a reason I have 5 panic.
Narrative said use your extra successes to impregnate it.
Do I damage it anyway? Because I've actually
no. This is just a contest to see if you push him off.
Okay.
So you throw it into the next zone.
Yeah.
Down the corridor.
Yeah.
Over here.
Yeah.
You're like,
yeah.
Okay, the other one's going to attack you.
Yeah.
One. Skittering menace. So as you're moving around, you can hear it going. It's you see it running up a wall and around the edge near you. The facehugger has chosen its host, and they know it is coming for them. It skitters forward single-mindedly and horrifyingly spider-like, or bee-like. The victim suffers +1 stress level and must make an immediate panic roll.
Oh, God.
So it's stalking you, and you're like,
Do I stress before I panic?
Yeah.
+1 stress and then make a panic roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Don't mind.
Yeah.
Can I at this point just remind you I do have a gun?
Okay. Yeah, cool.
If that's my option.
Whoa. Okay, seek cover. You must use your next action to move away from danger and find a safe spot if possible. So on your next turn, you're going to run and jump in the swimming pool. Your stress level is decreased by 1. There you go. So your next go, we're not going to do your next go just yet. We are going to take a very brief break. And we're going to come back to the other guys as they all set on Solaris. Unfortunately, I need a short break, and we will be back very soon. Please do not go anywhere. All our raiders, all of our viewers, stay with us, because there's some PvP about to go on upstairs. Solaris has blown away Schneider's long lost love.
Infected, horrific.
And he's going to pay. Right, so stay with us and we shall see you in just a few minutes. And we are back. Excellent. Sorry, I had a slight internet challenge there in the break, so probably a good thing that happened while we were on the break. Okay, so we have just had Horatio having some fun down in the basement with the facehuggers. And we are now going back upstairs where some people have just realized that Solaris has just shot Maria Nazarova, not Navratilova, but Nazarova, in the back of the head from behind while she was sitting at a desk, and they're not happy about it. Solaris, you've just got into the corridor. Makovsky, you've just been radioed by Schneider that he murdered her. And what do you want to do?
I'm going to radio the captain first.
Okay, so Solaris, Solaris is still walking away from you down the corridor.
Because I don't know the captain's gone downstairs. As far as I'm concerned, he's still in the main chamber.
Oh, true. Okay, so, you comm the captain.
Captain Kodnesov.
I think we've dropped out again.
Makovsky.
Have we dropped out again?
No. I can't see anything on Twitch.
No,
still there. Refresh.
Still there.
It's working for me.
Let's start again. Captain Konetsov, can you hear me?
Makovsky, what is the problem?
Are you still in the chamber?
Oh, hang on. No, hang on. You commed me, didn't you? So
yes.
When you hit comms, at that point, you'd have been on, I travel each and every highway.
Oh, Captain, your voice is beautiful, but we have a slight problem.
What is the problem?
I do believe Schneider just said that Solaris has murdered the scientist lady. Nazarova?
Then whatever happens to him, he has brought on himself. I am trying to blow up entire station.
Oh, Captain, that problem has already been dealt with.
How is that problem already dealt with? Station is not exploding.
Turret is pointing at station, and in 2 hours, it will be shot into oblivion.
Bit less than
Turret
that.
is probably insufficient. I will be in engine room in 2 minutes.
Okay, Captain. Well, actually, we only have, let's say, 1 hour and 20 minutes remaining. And before turret annihilate station and potentially little planetoid we are on.
Makovsky?
Yes, Captain.
Perhaps in future, you might think to mention these things.
Apologies, Captain. I was trying to make things easier.
Easier is good. Giving me 1 minute deadline to evacuate planet before certain death is not so useful.
If I'm honest, Captain, I looked at logic and figured we'll all be dead before the time was up anyway. For the glory of the UPP,
naturally,
we will stop Solaris.
You know, I had little hula girl statue on Cherenkov.
I am sorry, Captain. I will buy you a new one.
That was from my first mission as captain.
Well, it is fitting that it will go out with you as last mission as captain.
This will not be my last mission as captain. We will make sure of it.
Good job, Captain. And as a last word, if I do not speak to you again, it has been an honor, Captain.
I will see you soon, Makovsky. One way or another.
I will be in the bar waiting for you. And at that point, I come off and I sprint down the hallway and attempt to rugby tackle Solaris.
Okay, well, Sofinio's just given Solaris a reroll saying, bring on the chaos. Thank you, Sofinio. Okay, right, so.
Because I'm assuming he hasn't got, like, obviously I just had a long conversation with the captain, but I'm assuming
Solaris
he hasn't got
probably have got to the end of the corridor, not quite into the main chamber, because you. I mean,
I'm going this way.
Jonathan,
are you going that way? You're going to.
Isn't that door closed?
So now would be a very good time, Pete, to remind people that if they like spooky space horror, that Senor Hicks himself may have recently released a product.
Yes. Those Dark Places. Jonathan Hicks has just released it from Osprey Games.
He said nice things about our accents. So
you can now get it from many different places, including Amazon and Osprey directly. And you can get PDFs at various places and Kindle versions, etc. We played it on the channel a little while ago, and you can go and check that out after this live show. It was actually really fun. And on Sunday 13th of December, Jonathan's coming back on the channel to play it again. Maybe a little follow-up story on the previous one, and you can also check out his game on Dice Breakers as well. He did a actual play with them, similar kind of setup as to the one we did. Cool. Hey Jonathan, nice to see you, and good luck with the book. It's awesome. Okay, right. So where were we? So Solaris is actually going towards the front door. Sorry, not the central chamber. So he's walking to the front door.
Isn't that one locked at the moment? Oh no, didn't Horatio jack it to be open all the time?
Yep.
Yes, it's quite the opposite.
It could not be locked centrally. So that is the only door that is definitely open. So Solaris is walking towards it, and the blustering snow and wind is coming into that end of the corridor, and there is like snow on the ground inside. So Solaris, you've probably got to about here.
Great.
And when Makovsky comes out into the corridor.
Okay.
Makovsky, what are you going to do?
I'm running. I'm rugby tackling him.
Okay, right. So what we're going to do is we're going to let Solaris make an observation roll with a penalty to see if he kind of feels the vibrations, hears you, senses you coming.
Notices the 7 foot tall giant.
Yeah, exactly. Because remember, it's metal
behind.
It's metal grill floor, but you may just.
There's also a wind.
There is wind and stuff, so it's going to be -4.
Oh, Makovsky got a reroll as well. This is going to be a grudge match now.
Oh, should we have an opposed? Should we have an opposed mobility observation roll? That's going to be more fun, isn't it? Let's do that.
I'm not going to pass that.
No. Let's just have Solaris. Solaris, you roll observation -4.
-4. Well,
yeah,
that's
it's like
done.
Coming in.
Oh, apparently not. I'm so stressed that I'm going to turn around and blast the.
Nah, you can't get 14 with that.
Whoa, 7. Nervous twitch. You gain a stress. And any friendly PCs within short range.
I think we're past that point.
we're well past the point. Okay, but you passed. Yeah? So you hear Makovsky coming, and we will have you roll initiative before you rugby tackle him.
I'm assuming I can join in on this.
Makovsky got a 1.
I'm
Solaris
going to use my
got 3.
reroll for that.
Oh. Well, remember, you can't get 1 as well.
You can't beat a 1. You can't beat a 1.
Okay, then. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense, though. You know, you'd like suddenly turn around and you're like, ah.
Whoa.
Makovsky's got the initiative.
Yeah. So Makovsky, you're going first.
Yeah.
You're not in the same zone as him, though.
No, so I'm going to use my fast action to get into the engaged.
Yep.
And then I'm basically trying to grapple him down so that Schneider can do the deed, because he's the injured party.
Okay, right.
Makovsky's not looking to kill.
Okay, so we're going to have an opposed close combat roll between the two of
you. I mean, this actually should be the place I do well at.
This is where I used my last GM reroll, isn't it?
Depends.
I can use my reroll on that.
Oh, that's true. Makovsky will win the day, says Tony Hansen, giving you a reroll. Oh, God, what's going on here? Oh, my God, that's horrible.
Should I reroll that? I should.
There's stress everywhere.
Shit.
I love it.
Makovsky, you've got your special trait, though, remember?
Yes, I have. And I will be... Actually, I don't know, 4... Can I fail to a point where I could get a 6?
You can't.
If I get a 6...
You have to get a 6.
I'm going to use my reroll on that.
I'm going to let Solaris use his reroll first.
Okay,
see how he does.
Here we go, Solaris. Oh, that's 3, and so it would be level pegging. So why should we roll our panic rolls and see what happens?
I am also going to do a reroll to see if I
Okay,
can
right. Mikovsky's going to use his reroll. He's going to lose those
Or
3
you could- or
successes. You could push.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh no,
I
you can't push.
'cause I've got
You
face.
can't push because you got a facehugger.
Or could I use my ability
To ignore
to,
the face hugger.
to ignore the facehugger and then
and
push?
then push.
Yeah, it's a special talent.
Yeah, you're going to allow me that?
I'll
Okay,
let you
so
do
I'm
that.
going
I'll
to
let you do
push. I'm not going to re-roll the stress though. I'm just going to re-roll the 5 other ones because we're level pegging at
Okay,
the moment. So
yep.
I just need one more to
Yep.
get me over the edge.
So just roll something with 5 in it.
Okay. If I just roll 5d6, that's probably the easiest way to do it right now.
But they're not the
Changing
special
this.
dice. Just roll your whatever adds up to 5 on your character sheet.
Yeah, but it automatically adds stress, doesn't it?
I can turn that off.
You can ignore the stress dice.
That's true.
That's fine. I'll just
Turns.
Here we go. Come on. Is he going to get another one? Solaris needs to make his. Go! Okay, Solaris. Let's have your panic roll because if he rolls, what's your stress? 7.
7.
Oh, he can't get a 14, unfortunately.
No, you can't get 14 and start blowing me away.
No.
And get a 12 though.
11.
I freeze. There you go.
No, you seek cover.
End of Solaris. Oh,
Yeah, 11 is seek cover.
Use
10
your
is
next
freeze,
action
I
to
think.
move away from danger and find a safe spot if possible. Okay, so Makovsky, you run down the corridor. Solaris turns around, bringing a gun up as he does, and you just like shoulder in, rugby tackle him. Boom! You hit the grill. The snowflakes around you kind of ripple and brush aside, and the two of you hitting the deck together is quite a force. You know, like, and your eyes meet through your. Solaris, are you wearing a suit yet?
No,
you just got
I've
a breather
got a
on.
helmet and a breather.
Okay.
I've just got a breather and a helmet. Oh, I haven't got a helmet. I've just got a breather, literally a breather on.
Okay, so you
That's
both
going to
just
get in
got
the way of you
breathers on.
kissing, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, so
You both just got breathers.
yeah, and I'm just
Okay.
locking now. He's.
Can you both make air rolls, please?
Yes, we can. No, that's my working Joe. Working Joe does not need.
Oh, wait. How much air have I got
4.
on the breather?
4.
Sorry, I'll reroll.
You have
That's
4 on a suit or a breather.
Kowski, that didn't work.
Why didn't that work? I put a 4 in there. Let's change
You
it
have
back
to click out. After.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. There we go. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Right, so one of
I'm down to
yours.
3.
That sprint.
That sprint, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big lad. It takes a lot to.
Absolutely. So you hit the deck, and you're lying there. So it is now Solaris's go. Your next action you have to use to seek cover.
Does that mean
You
he
must
has
use your
to?
next action to move away from danger and find a safe spot, if possible.
I'll try and.
You're gonna
break
have to
the grapple.
You're gonna have to do a break the grapple.
Like,
So it's
Try
it's an
and jam
opposed.
my fingers in his eyes.
Oh no, I'm round you. I'm round you, buddy. Your arms are locked down underneath. Because when you were bringing up your gun, where you were bringing up your gun, I
Okay.
come over the top.
So, okay,
A knee
ooh,
to the
calm down,
groin.
boys. Calm down. Opposed
Like
close
that,
combat
typical,
rolls. Come on.
yeah.
Oh,
It's getting tense. Oh, Beowulf, we freaking love you too.
I'm gonna push that.
You can push that.
I think I might need to push as well because I only got 1. I'm gonna wait. You can. And so I win. Somehow I win.
However, Solaris is going ape shit. Let's have another panic roll.
God.
Oh, do I get extra stress for that? Or?
Yeah, you do because you pick up the stress
Oh.
after pushing, don't you?
Well, it depends on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're now on 8 stress.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, so now he rolls 14.
Oh,
Oh,
flee!
what's 13?
You can't take it anymore. You must flee. So he's like struggling, like let me go, oh, God, let me go. It's like panicking, like severely. You won't attack anyone, and you won't attempt anything dangerous. You are not allowed to make a retreat roll if you have an enemy at engaged range when you flee. Your stress level is decreased by 1, but every friendly character you see who sees you run must make an immediate panic roll. None of them. But you are
working Joe around.
So you are struggling, but this huge bear of a man, Makovsky, has got you wrapped in his handsome arms, big arms, and you just can't get out. You just can't get out. Schneider, it's your go.
So I'm gonna obviously come a running.
Yep.
How far can I get?
You can get. You're in the security office.
I was. I mean, I kind of figured I'd be moving while all this was going on.
I think you're in the locker room. So you can get up to them, but you can't do anything else.
Okay. Basically, going to put myself between the door and him.
Sorry, Ben. Ben just gave Beowulf a reroll. That's so cool. Love it. And he said, "Can I use that reroll in real life?" Yeah, sure. Okay. So you run up and you do what? Sorry. Point your gun in.
I can't do anything else, can I? So I'm just going to basically stand in between the door and him with my gun pointing at his face.
Okay. Right. So.
Glorious people's revolution.
Okay. You must flee to a safe space and refuse to leave it. Okay, well, you're still panicking, Solaris. So we're going to a new round, and Makovsky, you have got him. But he is struggling and like in a crazed state to try and get out. What are you going to do?
I'm going to kind of push away, and then I'm going to just punch him in the face.
Okay.
I'm just trying to like...
Oh, you're letting go.
Well, you're going to shoot him, yeah? like I said, Makovsky's not going to do the damage, right? Makovsky's not the injured party here, but Solaris is nuts and needs to be dealt with. But Makovsky doesn't really care that much about the woman who was just shot. He just doesn't like Solaris that much. So I'm going to basically, in fact, I'm just going to move away and punch him as I move away.
Okay.
As if to say. So,
make a close combat roll then.
I'm going to panic. So I've used my ability now. It's worth it. 9.
You drop an item.
I drop my lucky wrench.
No,
I've got a shotgun. I've got a shotgun.
As you're moving around, your laser cutter, the gaffer tape comes off, and it falls off.
Bayonet.
Your fire bayonet is gone.
That's fine, but I get one success.
But you punch him, so you do 1 point of damage to Solaris. Are you going to try and block it?
Yep, with my armor.
Can he do that?
Oh yeah, got armor.
He's got armor. I was going to say he wouldn't be able to block it, would he, because of his panic state?
Yeah, he's in panic state.
But his armor can take it. Yeah, he's fine.
Okay, yeah. So he goes to punch you, but you're like, So Solaris, it's your go, and you are like, I have to flee. Now the challenge is when you're fleeing, it says you're not allowed to make a retreat roll. So basically, they're at engaged range to you. Yeah. So you can run away from them, but they will both get a free close combat attack on you if you want to run away, which you do.
Yeah, I can't do anything else at the moment.
So where are you going to run to, though? Are you going to run back into the base, or are you going to run out towards one of the shuttles?
To the hills.
I assume at this point, Schneider is standing behind me with a gun.
Yeah.
I'm going to be going that way.
Okay, right. So you run into the locker room?
No, I'm just going to keep running
right. So
onwards.
I think you could probably get...
Does he have to use an action to stand up? So obviously he's prone at the moment. I'm assuming he was on his back.
Well, the problem is
I'm assuming it's a fast action.
Yeah, get up. It's
I
fast
think we
action.
did. Yeah, because we did in the last game.
Yeah, we were knocking
when an
things
alien.
down.
Yeah, when aliens knocked us
you
over,
do.
it took us.
So you can move one. You can move one thing.
So there.
Yeah. So you're about there. So it's probably about there. In that zone, not but both of you get a free close combat attack on him if you want to.
Sure.
Oh! Makovsky. Oh, okay. Makovsky hits you. Schneider, let's have your panic roll. What have you got? 5.
Yeah. 9. Oh, shit.
You drop an item. You drop your...
I'm holding a gun.
Yeah, you drop the gun. So as you go to punch him, your gun comes out of your hand. Because Netsov, you just got a reroll.
That's good, because while this lot are having like a big old punch up in the doorway, I'm wandering through the bowels of the about to explode station full of aliens.
Do I still hit him?
Yes, you still hit him. So we need 2 armor checks.
Right, this one's for Snyder. No.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1 point of
Take
damage
that.
from Snyder.
This one.
He actually gets hit by the gun as it comes out of his hand.
This one's for McCall. Oh, no.
Oh.
Hang on, we just had
Yeah,
faces swap
Yeah,
round.
I just dropped out.
Simon just dropped out, so we've had
It's
a
all right.
temporary face swap for
It's okay. Hang on. 1 moment.
Simon and Rog. It's okay. Simon, you're now playing Horatio, the scientist.
Hang on. Here we go. There's that one. And look at this. Live on air, moving people around. There we go.
Magic of television.
Professionals to the last.
You do make it look very much more easy than it actually is.
Free League are so happy to have us. Okay. Okay. So what are we doing? So you got 2 punches and 2 points of damage. Whoa. Okay. So how's Solaris doing?
Solaris is still alive.
Still alive. Solaris is quite tough though.
Is he as tough as Bukowski though?
Okay. So that was Solaris's go. Schneider, it's now your go.
I'm going to pick up the gun and I'm going to shoot him.
Okay. Okay. Let's do this.
What does full auto do?
What gun have you
2
got?
stress first.
I've got an AK-147.
Okay. So you add. Is it 2 stress?
No, it's 1 stress,
One
One
stress.
stress,
and he
Plus-
gives him an extra bonus.
Plus 2 on the dice.
plus
isn't
2
it?
on the
Yeah,
dice,
Yeah.
and
Done.
half armor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
it's
gonna
armor
single-
basic.
I'm just going to single shot him, I think.
Okay.
Boom, boom.
Doesn't want to take the extra stress.
Well, it effectively gives you 3 more dice, doesn't it? Whoa! 3 successes. Are you going to do all damage?
No, I am going to put 1 onto damage.
I mean, surely you kill him if you put it on damage.
Because that
not
would
necessarily.
mean you do 4 points of damage, and it's
I'm
armor
gonna-
piercing.
I'm going to put 2 onto damage and 1 to cost him his slow action
Oh, so you'd put 1 extra success on damage.
onto damage, and
Yep.
then the other one to put to
Slow action.
lose his next slow action.
Okay. Right, so 3 damage to Solaris. Let's
But
have
it's armor
3
piercing,
armor
so
piercing.
3 armor.
So 3 armor roll.
Oh, can I push that?
Yeah. Yes, you can.
All right,
Yeah, because you can
I'm
reroll
gonna-
just the black ones, can't you?
I'm going to push it and just re-roll, the black ones. So it's 7.
You will take another point of stress, though.
Yeah, afterwards.
People are asking how long there is until the turret blows up the base. It's probably about an hour and 10, hour and 5 now. Stuff's
Yeah.
going on.
An extra one
Okay. So it would
extra
be...
point of damage.
and an extra point of damage.
What?
What was that?
You added 3
That
instead of
went wrong.
minus
Oh,
3.
yeah. Nice
Super
try,
armor. He's in the power loader.
I mean, he still
Minus.
takes 3 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm still there.
4. I put 2 extra on.
Okay, so you take 2
he's got
damage.
better.
Oh, 2 more damage.
Solaris. Oh dear. Is that everything?
Yeah.
Oh, so Solaris is running down the corridor away from you, and you just and the thought that in your mind you see the Polaroid in your hand, in front of you, where you remember taking that picture together on the
I'll start
starship,
bringing that out in a second.
and he drops in the corridor, and his body slides across the floor.
As he drops, I am going to pull out the Polaroid,
Mhm.
look at it, and just whisper to myself, "Auf Wiedersehen, mein Liebchen."
Right, Horatio.
Oh, I'm super confused about who Schneider is dating.
We flip back over to Horatio, who's How did we leave you? Weren't you struggling with 2 aliens? You'd got one off.
For the viewers, the Polaroid was of Maria.
It was Maria. No.
So I've just thrown one off, so that it's basically
Yeah, I'm gonna put another token on.
I think
there's
one
one in this zone. Yeah.
Actually, didn't you panic roll and have to run away?
Yes.
No, I panicked, so I had to. So I had to run.
Yes.
So my next action is running.
Yep.
But that's okay because I'm going to run anyway.
Okay, but it's a new round, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the one facehuggers go first.
Yes.
So it is going to move up to you.
Yeah.
And then do its thing.
Do its thing.
And I have 1 reroll left.
No, you don't. You used your last reroll against me.
Did I?
Yep.
Oh.
I've got 1 reroll left, but you don't.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. You're not going to need it, Pete.
Oh. Okay, so it comes skittering across the floor and leaps at your helmet.
Yeah.
Through the air. Opposed, roll your close combat.
Do I get a bonus because I've done this before?
No. I love it, Simon.
I think it was worth a try.
It's always worth a try, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, Beowulf, what are you thinking?
Boom, Beowulf.
No way.
Here we go.
Go on.
Is he going to need it?
No. I win.
Do I re-roll 2 successes to try and get 3? Yeah. I'm going to use my GM re-roll. Here we go.
Okay.
Ah!
It got worse.
Darn it. Okay, so it
You're
leaps at
looking
you.
too much there.
It leaps at you, but you're like, bat it away.
Okay. So I get to go next.
Yes, it's your go.
So I should be able to move into the pool, into the room where the pool is.
Yep.
And hit the door.
Yeah, these are like interior doors. Yes, you can like shut the door.
Yeah. I'll run into the pool room with the pool and shut the door.
Okay. Right, so we'll move you into there. Okay, cool.
How did I not?
I don't know. How are you not dying? How are you not dying?
Shall I just take another stress just because it's so bad?
Don't worry. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
It's like he's throwing breadcrumbs to the GM there, isn't it? That's a bit taunty, like, I think.
Go for it. Take another stress if you want, mate.
I just did.
Mammy fam.
Okay. So the other alien has its go.
And it's outside the room.
And now it's your go. No, sorry, it's this one. This one's go. Yeah. It is going to.
I better get on the right screen.
Go 1. And
are they trying to surround me?
Into the room.
How's it got into the room?
Well, it was in this corridor section.
Yeah.
Moved into that corridor section.
Okay.
It moved into the room.
Okay, cool.
Little skittery movement.
Yeah. You can't do anything, but as you shut the door and you kind of turn around, you see the other door is open, and it like comes in. There's like a creature coming in through the door.
Okay.
It's right, Horatio. You got a gun. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's your go. You can see it.
I've also got a harmonica and a beehive. Yeah.
No fire extinguisher though.
That's okay. Can I run?
We've had another person shift.
Yeah, I was going to say mine just dropped out and came back up to life again.
Simon's now Roger. Roger's now Dan. Dan's now Simon.
I'm crazy scientist.
What
are we doing down here?
What, King Joe?
You've all moved around.
Pete, does Lewis get to roll for the aliens now?
Oh yeah, excellent. Yes, Lewis, you get to roll for the aliens. That is the tradition.
All go and sleep.
First player out.
All go and sleep.
Oh, he can go to sleep if he wants to.
I don't think he can sleep right now. He's looking kind of wired.
We've just got a few people.
I always look like this.
A few people to move around. Everyone keep their internets going. Simon, you're over there.
Okay, let's go with the ranged combat.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
going to shoot it.
Excellent.
Okay.
Kablamo.
Can I aim or anything like that?
You
As I
can.
haven't
That's
done anything.
a fast
That's a
action
fast
is
action.
aim,
I'm
and
gonna
then your other slow action is to shoot.
Yeah. So I get a modifier of.
Yeah, you get bonus +1 if I remember rightly from aiming.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. We'll use my free reroll then.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. That's beautiful. Still a panic roll.
Ooh.
He's going to drop the gun in the pool. 11.
We live in.
Seek
cover.
Yeah.
You must use your
the
next
water is
action
cover.
to move away from danger and find a. So you can't use your action to shoot. You seek cover.
So does that mean I've shot him?
No.
And got 2 successes? What does that mean?
You run away.
Means you run away.
So I don't
over
shoot
10
him.
means that your roll is not successful.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I don't shoot. I just run away.
You just run away.
Okay, so do I move into the next room then?
Yeah. Instead, you do a move action.
Okay.
Where do you want to go? Into the corridor leading to the staircase, the other staircase.
Well, I'll have to. Yeah, I'll have to go.
You don't want to go back to hydroponics.
This is crap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they are aliens, you know.
Oh well, that's okay. I just wanted to shoot one.
That's cool. Yeah, no, I know. Unfortunately, that's the one thing. The panic system does occasionally remove player agency, so you have to follow it.
I'm all okay. I think.
I know.
It's like
Right.
It's like you could see his brain oozing out his ear.
Yeah. The other facehugger scampers into the room and chases after you.
Yeah,
Right.
it's fine.
At this point, Kuznetsov, your elevator you've arrived at the bottom of the space station. So if you want to move your token down.
Ding.
This is the power plant level, the power core. And there are a few things here. We will show the legend for our
I have arrived.
the reactor control in number 1, the power distribution in number 2, which links directly to the generator, the turbine control, which links to the turbine and steam reservoir.
Which is the best thing to destroy or switch off?
You will need to make a heavy machinery roll to see if you can.
For you, Pete, I will do that.
Oh, thank you.
Seeing as you are so nice.
Or maybe. Maybe.
You have got a reroll, remember?
I have got a reroll, but it seems a waste to use it there.
So we'll just give
So,
you
I
another
mean-
one.
Mind you, with that much stress, it's a good point. I'm going to use the reroll.
You got the reroll. Okay.
That's a bit more like it. I'll still make the panic roll.
Okay.
Only a 7.
Okay. So your panic goes up by 1. You get a nervous twitch. Your
Isn't
stress
yours
goes up by
-2, Ben?
Oh,
it's
yeah, that's true.
-2.
It's
Oh,
not.
so you handle it.
So it's
Look
actually
at
a
that.
pass.
Jeez, you've got 6 stress and you've rolled a 5. Okay, so you think that you would have to sabotage the turbine.
Okay, so to sabotage the turbine, that's turbine control or the turbine itself?
Well, turbine control, you could probably do a controlled shutdown and therefore a long-term explosion. But going to the turbine itself and shooting it.
To the turbine!
Okay. So you go through the kind of security doors, then they're unlocked. And into this large chamber. Down the center of this chamber, this here is the axle that goes from the turbine through to the generator. And there is a doorway that gets you through this kind of. It's almost like in CERN, you know, that kind of corridor with the accelerator going through it. But this is like a large pipe that contains the axle that rotates. It's fairly old school technology, this kind of geothermal stuff. And in here, it's kind of wires exposed, vents and ducts and things. It looks very much like the interior of the Nostromo in terms of that kind of aesthetic. The picture behind Roger right now is quite a good kind of good thing. And imagine there's like a long pipe going down the side of it. Doorway gets you through into the main chamber. And in here, it's huge machinery moving, large, really loud noise. So even in your suit, you can hear this coming through, and it's.
Can you remind me if I got a grenade last week or not? Because I don't remember.
I think you did get a grenade, didn't you?
Well,
did you not?
No,
Is there a grenade in the bag? If there was a grenade in the bag, I got a grenade. If there was any grenades on Solaris, I didn't get a grenade. No. Okay, so I have no grenade.
However, you've got an armor-piercing assault rifle.
I have got an armor-piercing assault rifle.
And it's a spinny turbine thing, so surely if you like...
Auto.
And I have a shotgun.
Have you seen Die Hard?
No, of course
We'll chuck the gun in it.
This is a well-oiled machine. You think there are certain parts of it that you think if you did a full auto blast on, you would damage it sufficiently that it might cause a build up in the steam reservoir and therefore probably an explosion, which would then cause the generator to explode.
I shall do that then.
Okay. So
have we got any chairs or anything in this area at all?
In the power distribution room and those, they're kind of control rooms with chairs in.
Okay, well, I want to throw those in the turbine as well.
Okay, right, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to have... Oh, who's off? Off to bed. Norman Smith, 71. Thank you very much for watching. We're going to have a heavy machinery roll with a +1, +2, because it's fairly old tech, of you trying to sabotage this turbine.
As people were kind enough to point out that I have one remaining, thank God for Leon.
Oh, yes.
Reroll. Let's try that again.
Here we go.
That's a bit more like it.
Okay, let's have your panic roll, though.
It's 5 again.
Okay, you're keeping it together. The calm captain. Okay, so you pull all these chairs into the room.
Yeah, ripping a
because you realise it's probably best if you've got them all there
clank.
At the same time. Yeah, like big bits of metal. You can pull off like a little console cover and things like that.
This well-oiled machine is going to start looking decidedly worse for wear.
So you start throwing into it, and after like the 4th large metal object, the turbine is having serious trouble rotating, and you can hear kind of horrible screeching, grating noises coming from the turbine.
Regrets.
And then you hear something go.
I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption.
Steam comes out of popping rivets from the steam reservoir. And you will...
Daka.
Okay, you get blasted by steam. So I'm going to roll.
So a little bit of machine gunnage as well.
Hang on. You're going to take 2 points of damage. Please make an armor roll. Because you're like, just like... Super Captain. It's the Red Guardian.
It's charted course.
It's now becoming extremely dangerous for you to be in this room.
Along the byway. And I'm going to leave.
Okay. So you peg it down the corridor, and there's like, as you run down the corridor, your feet banging on the grate behind you, like in a kind of just following behind you. The pipes are popping, and you kind of make it to that door here. this door over here, and you run in and slap the emergency seal, because those are big doors, so that's like an interior airlock seal, and steam coming through the doorway. Right, we will go back.
Much more.
He's got his red light on as well.
I did it my way.
You shout as you ride up the elevator, and steam is coming up through the lower floor as you go up in your elevator. Where are we? Up on the top floor, Herman Schneider and Thomas Makovsky. Solaris is dead on the floor in the corridor, and you can now hear, or you can kind of hear and kind of see red flashing lights from the main chamber.
Yeah, we're gonna go down there.
Captain, what's going on?
So you'll turn on just to hear me shouting the lyrics to My Way.
Captain, quieter, please.
I have blown turbines. Station will explode. We need to get out.
Captain, I
Is this
believe
on general communication?
I'm guessing so.
Yeah.
Captain, I believe Horatio was having trouble with some sort of creatures in level above you.
He's still there? I'll get him.
Would you like support, or should we evacuate?
No, you keep your eye on Solaris. Warm up the dropship.
Oh, no, Solaris is dead,
Solaris is no longer a problem.
Then just warm up the dropship.
If this is an open channel, Horatio, you can hear this as well.
Okay.
Yeah, this is just open.
Yeah, this would be open as well.
Yeah.
I'll scream. Don't leave me, Captain. I'm not dead.
Dun, 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 dun. Sorry. Okay, so Schneider and Makovsky, what are you doing?
Schneider, warm up the engine. I will go help Captain and Horatio.
The engine doesn't need warming up. I'll convince you.
Okay, let's go.
Right, so where are you going?
I guess we're going to run to the nearest staircase and go down a floor.
Captain, where are you?
Going up the second floor.
Which elevator?
Main elevator.
He's in the central one, not one.
I'm rising up by computer core.
Okay, people.
Take stairs down by pool.
What? That'd be this staircase over here. I've just moved my guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So the two of you start heading down the stairs, and you can.
I've also taken the time to put my bayonet back on.
As we walk past, I will pick up the flamethrower.
Okay, you pick up the flamethrower. You attach your fire bayonet. Yeah. The two of you come down the staircase, and you're not down the bottom, but you're kind of coming down. You see Horatio. I assume Horatio's just running for his life now. Running through the bottom of the stairwell. Horatio, it's now your go. The alien, the facehugger behind you, whose go it is going to close into close range.
Yeah.
And then make a roll.
Okay.
Apologies. 3. Ooh. Tail lash. Whoosh. Lashes out at you. Attacks with a 5 base dice. Damage 1. Here we go.
It's all got a bit Blues Brothers.
Here we go.
Horatio, you have a reroll. Still.
Okay.
Chat, I've been counting your rerolls. You have 1 left.
May need it.
Okay, right. So that was Norman Smith's last deed before he went to bed.
Armor check.
Armor roll.
Armor.
It's 2.
Oh, so this thing scampers up to you and whoosh, lashes at you, but you're like, it like hits the kind of shin pads on your suit. It's now your go.
I'm just still running.
Are you running up the stairs or beyond?
I'll go up. I'll go. Will I? Can I? I was going to say, can I make an observation roll? If I do it, I'm going to panic. Can I hear people coming down the stairs?
You have to make an observation roll. you're like ah.
Although you would have heard us on the comm.
Yeah, but he doesn't know it's this staircase you're coming down. You know, and
he's
in a zone of his own.
Oh no.
Horatio's horn has been blown. And the UPP will answer.
One panic roll, please. 10. Uh-oh. You freeze. You're frozen by fear.
I re-rolled it.
You re-rolled it. Is that your last re-roll?
Oh, the one I've just got, yeah.
Oh, the one you just got. Okay. Tremble. A -2 to all agility tasks. But you are aware of the people above you.
Okay.
And Kuznetsov, you've arrived on this level. Now, let me just...
So I can run past the people above me.
Hang on.
And scream, they're behind me.
What initiative were you on?
He was on 3, wasn't he?
Yep. I was on 2 and 6, and he was on... here we go.
Yeah.
3. Okay, cool. So everyone else needs to roll initiative to get in on this initiative ladder. Oh, hello. Sharadol's just given you another reroll.
Did I? Wicked.
I think.
Max on a 3, I'm on a 4.
Talking about. I'm watching this with the soundtrack to Alien Isolation playing in the background. It's excellent. Yes. And then Beowulf's Reborn said, I do the same, but I'm listening to Russian Frank Sinatra. Okay, 4
so we
5,
we
3,
basically
4, 5.
move up 1, don't we? Because
so you rolled 3 first. So Markovsky there. Then on a 5 is Kuznetsov. 6 is already the creature, so Schneider comes after the Facehugger 2. Okay. Oh, Markovsky reroll and a Pete reroll.
So have I managed to run past the other 2.
So Horatio, you come running up the stairs. Yes, you get up to the top of the stairs, and
they start to throw popcorn at each other in chat now.
Stop helping. Okay, so you run up the stairs, Horatio. You move your dude, and you guys, are you coming down the stairs?
I think we've just got to the top.
Yeah, we were just at the top.
You're just at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, so he's basically running up towards us.
Yes.
Well, I'm at the foot of our stairs.
Yes.
Shouting, they're behind me.
Mac, you can see down the bottom of the stairs Kuznetsov appear, because he's just arrived on that floor, and 2 strange hand-like, bee-like creatures, disgusting alien things, at the bottom of the stairwell.
I really want Horatio to survive this now and develop a lifelong phobia of bees.
For the UPP! And I just the closest.
Okay, you're going to shoot one of them. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, range combat's not something he's particularly good at, but I'll do it anyway.
Go for it.
Believe, Markovsky, I believe in you.
So the shotgun
believe in life after love.
Oh dear.
Here we go.
Oh dear, here I go.
Hey, you've got a reroll.
Do I? Oh yeah, I just got given one, didn't I? Someone just gave me one very nicely.
Just now.
Literally just now.
UK gave you one.
Kane UK, thank you very much. I'm going to use that right now and probably do the exact same thing. But it's just
that would be amazing. Here we go.
Yeah!
2 successes.
I'm going to put the extra success on damage, so it's damage 4.
Damage 4. Okay, so I've got some
but no armor piercing. So.
Damage 4. That is good. Oh, so 3 damage.
Yeah, die, you little bug.
Okay, so you're like, and it goes on the floor, splattered, dead.
Yeah.
Okay, Kuznetsov, it is now your turn.
I'm going to do this thing.
The thing.
Wait, hang on, that is the wrong gun. Go to correct gun, stupid character sheet. Here we go. Well, I hit it. Probably. That's 1.
Yeah, let's roll your panic roll.
Oh, that's a 9,
That's
fortunately.
a 9. Drop item.
That's the shotgun then.
Okay, so I think, yeah, your gun falls out of your hand.
But it still goes off.
First, don't you?
It's still hit. You still hit, so you still do 3 damage to it.
You're
Yes.
not quite ready for the kick of the shotgun.
Yeah.
Not usually my thing. This is one from the bag.
Yeah. It's not your standard issue UPP. Here we go. Oh!
Another one, splat.
I'm going to reroll.
Ooh.
Ah!
Oh.
Okay, so Kasplat.
Sorry.
Yeah. Both of them are killed. Kuznetsov, Horatio is no longer on that floor, but you are vaguely aware of other flying things in the room beyond. Big bees seem to be approaching.
Go. I'm going to run up the stairs.
Okay, so you all run up the stairs, and you get into them. You're all in the main chamber.
Shutting every door
Just
behind
go
us.
to the faces and see how badly the arrangement is. Here we go, because we're gonna. Sorry, just sort out the
I am
faces.
Makovsky again.
Ben's in the right place. Simon's in the right place.
Oh, Volcane UK. The Volcane giveth and the Volcane taketh away.
Sorry about this, everybody. Brief shuffle. Okay. Right, so you'll run up into the main chamber. You are aware of the body. Sorry, Lewis. The body of Solaris down in the corridor. Your exit out that way, and the 4 of you come up. Who's not wearing a suit?
Is that bottle of honey vodka still on the table?
It is. It is.
I'm going to grab that.
Makovsky, make a mobility roll, please.
I'm wearing a breather though. Does that matter?
It means it doesn't fly in your mouth.
Joy of joys. Okay, right. Where's Makovsky's sheet? Here we go. Character sheet.
When you haven't failed a mobility roll yet, now is not the time to start. Apparently, it is the time to start.
No, look, I got a success.
Yeah, let's see what happens. It's got to roll a 6 to.
Hey.
Okay. So you tremble, and you're at -2 to all agility rolls.
So that's you flapping bees away.
You're flapping bees away as you run up the stairs. Horatio, have you got your? You put yours on, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because you changed your mind on the harmonica after you saw the room.
Yeah.
Okay, so
how big the bees were.
yeah, so you're all run up into the main chamber, and in the chamber to one side there's a power core station, and all the lights, and all the little flicky switches and everything's flashing red, and it may just be your imagination, but you feel the ground start to slightly rumble.
Run. Keep running.
Yeah,
Okay, so you're running out of the. So you're running
Get out of here. Seal every door on the way out if you can.
As we go, it's literally just going to be slamming doors closed.
Okay. Okay, and you run out onto the snow-covered car park, past the dead body of Solaris, who you're just going to leave there.
He died for the glory of the UPP.
Okay, cool.
When I get outside,
take him, he won't.
When I get outside, I'm going to move to one side and be sick.
Okay.
In your helmet.
Was that a bee pun?
Okay. Cool. He moves to one side and he's sick.
Yeah, he's going to go and be sick. You mean pick up the thing you stashed earlier?
Yeah, I mean, as we're all running with him, would we notice this? Like, because if he's being sick, we're going to be like, come on, and run over to him. At least Makovsky will.
Yeah, we'd probably turn around and say, come on.
Okay, what we're going to do is, Horatio, you need to make a mobility roll, and the others need to make an observation roll. Who cares? Because Netzov's probably just running to them.
I can't leave without my crew.
That's true.
Even the idiot with the bees.
Schneider, Kuznetsov. Oh, panic. No, yeah. Okay, Horatio got 3. Okay.
I got 4.
You got 4. But we've got a few panic rolls to make. You're all running out and you're shitting yourself and like, quick, get out of here. And Horatio's like throwing up at the side. Makovsky he drops his bayonet again because Kuznetsov is actually a 9.
Something as well.
Yeah, Kuznetsov drops his gun.
Oh, yeah, drops.
Horatio, panic roll, 7. Horatio's twitching as he's vomiting, dry heaving into the thing. Kuznetsov, you notice that he picks up a jar, something that's in the snow by the side of the place. I mean, he does genuinely look like he's twitching and stuff, but he does pick something up that he left there earlier on.
Okay, I'm going to pull my sidearm.
Okay.
On Horatio, pointed out and say, drop it now or you are not coming on the ship.
We'll spin around, rifle up at that.
Yeah, as soon as the captain does that, my shotgun goes up as well.
Whoa.
You have your data, you have your recordings, you are not bringing any contaminants onto the ship.
Okay.
It's going to cry.
I've dropped it.
Okay, you drop it.
And it smashes and you get infected.
And we all shoot.
You've caused enough trouble on this trip. No more.
Okay.
Sorry.
So you all bundle into the lander. And Schneider, you rush into the front seat. And as you get in, you start firing all the system up. You can see now on the horizon, Kuznetsov, as you look out, you were told about vents and things further afield that would allow heat, gas, and all this kind of stuff. You can see kind of weird, like, gusts of dust and ice and steam coming out of places around the area. And as Schneider gets the system fired up, the ground is actually starting to like shake slightly. And Schneider, you look on the screen and you can see that let's pop to the map screen for 1 second. The Cherenkov has just about hit the debris field. Probably in the beginning of the debris field here.
I'll kind of relay that to the captain as I'm, very hurriedly flicking switches and getting everything ready.
Okay.
And to Makovsky. Basically, well, everyone just over the open thing.
Okay, cool.
Right. Try and rendezvous with Cherenkov.
There's nothing else. There's nothing else around.
True, but there is MSS ship on the way.
Yes, Captain. That was the plan, to escape on MSS ship and Cherenkov destroy contaminant on very large ship.
Kuznetsov, chase ships aren't always a good thing.
No. They'll shut down any witnesses. We have limited choices. Chase ship will probably kill us just to silence story.
Then being on Cherenkov will not help us.
Being on Cherenkov will not help, but at least we have freeze pods. We can eject. It's that or we wait here in this unknown part of space where nobody comes.
Can you not reconfigure the turret?
Could the turret fire its MSS?
Well, in theory, yes.
If you want to make for turret, we
Schneider,
can do that.
You taking off?
Yeah. I'm not sitting.
Get us into space.
So
there's no theory, Makovsky. You can reconfigure the turret.
Okay, so you take off. and you start flying out into orbit of Topka.
Oh shit! I need to get on comm quickly.
Okay.
The Zorilsk turret station, gun station. Can you hear me? It's Thomas Makovsky.
Thomas Makovsky. Good afternoon. You have contacted me within your 2-hour time frame.
That is good. So don't shoot ship leaving orbit.
Lander B. Excellent.
That is correct. Do not shoot
Target
Lander
now
B.
reclassified as friendly.
Affirmative. Wait further instructions.
Affirmative.
So we make for the turret and we make further plans there. Get us off this rock.
Okay.
Duh.
So where are you going, sorry?
To the turret.
To the turret.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on a moon.
It's on a little moon, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so you're
we
flying
can park next to it and at least look subtle.
It's not like a big thing. It's like a little tiny potato moon type thing with a turret on top. And you fly towards it, and you can see this now hanging in space. It is a, irregularly shaped little moon with a turret on top. What are you?
Is there any way you can use the turret or its ammunition supplies to detonate the research vessel?
I do believe that range was too far.
No. I mean, could we use it? It must have some kind of power supply. We could use as an explosive, so we don't have to ram the Cherenkov into it.
So you want us to go to ship and destroy?
Well, we send down a remote shuttle. We don't go down there. That's lots of bad down there.
But at least we walk away with Cherenkov.
Yeah.
And can get out of system. Otherwise, we are
everything
stuck
blows
here
up,
until we die.
but not Cherenkov.
Load up the Lander A.
That's on board the Cherenkov right now, so you'd need to go back to the Cherenkov.
Yeah. We bring all the explosives onto the shuttle, fly to the Cherenkov, and then use the shuttle full of explosives to destroy the other ship.
This is the best plan. We also have these other people in Topka orbit that we need to rescue.
There is one other ship, Veshnikov.
We also need to ensure that they are not infected.
Veshnikov was not in the same part of space as
You're actually getting hailed by Veshnikov. Hello? Hello,
Mr. Veshnikov. This is Captain Kuznetsov of Cherenkov.
Greetings, Captain. Where should I dock or land? Should I return to
turret station? No, head for turret station. We will reclassify you as non-dangerous.
Very, very well.
Do you have spacesuit?
Yes.
Okay, make for turret station. We will meet you here. It is not safe to go back to planet.
As you say that, you see down on the little icy moon a new font of ice and dust and water spray into its atmosphere. You're obviously very far away now, so you don't see the explosion. But the camera cuts down to the surface of the planet, and sheets of ice, bits of metal tearing up, and then there is a huge explosion, and a geyser of water, 100 miles high, kind of purely because it escapes the gravitational pull of the small planetoid, and kind of gushes out into space, trailing like a tail around the moon as it starts to move. You rendezvous with Veshnikov and secure the explosives from the turret, some of the ammunition, and load it onto your lander.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then you fly back to the Cherenkov.
Yeah, which I would have radioed in that time and said, stop firing into
so Cherenkov stops. You could just fly off with a Cherenkov,
On the way from the lander, while we're flying in the lander to the turret, I'm assuming we can strap people down in the back.
Yeah, they can latch in to things.
Okay, Captain, I suggest everybody straps in and we actually vent the atmosphere within the shuttle into space in case anything else has got aboard.
Good point, Makovsky. Put on a spacesuit.
Duh, Captain.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, it's just in case anything we don't want.
So we
in
vent
there is-
atmosphere on the way to the
Did we leave
turret.
all the Joes back there? Did we
Yes,
not bring
we
any
did.
of the Joes with us?
On the way to the turret, we con
It's
the
so
Cherenkov
harsh.
and tell it to not blow up and not slam into things. Then we
Yep.
steal all of the ammunition from the turret.
Yep.
Fly it back to the Cherenkov.
Oh, hang on. We need to use the turret to blow up the MSS ship first.
That's not
No,
going to
because
work.
that's not good.
We're just going to cheese it out of there before they get here.
Oh, are they too far away?
Yeah, they're still
Yeah.
4 hours out.
Oh, that's fine then.
They were going to fly a lander full of explosives into the LaSalle biotechnical ship to blow it up, right into the engines if we have to.
Okay.
They were going to take the Cherenkov and we're going to get the flock out of there.
Could we save
Okay.
enough for one shot from the turret or however much it needs to blow up the MSS ship when it arrives?
Could you save one? Sorry, say that again.
Evidence.
Basically, enough ammunition within the turret to blow up the MSS ship as it turns
You
up.
don't know how
So the
big it's going to be, so you could leave it with some ammunition and hope that it's enough. But then you might not have enough to blow up the LaSalle bionational ship.
Oh, no, I'd rather...
We'll concentrate
blow
on
up.
destroying the LaSalle
Yeah.
ship.
Okay, so
The MSS ship won't care if
Are you going to pick
there's
the
no
Joe up
evidence
from
left.
the turret?
you're going to pick the Joe up, the working Joe from the turret up.
Yes.
Okay. So you have gathered all these things and returned to the Cherenkov, venting atmosphere on the way there. Schneider, make a retroactive mobility roll to see if you shut that locker or not.
I didn't, I don't think. I think I left it open.
Okay.
So I would have done, but I don't think I had stress at the time. Well, so 2 successes to whatever I was rolling
Okay.
on, because I can't remember.
Yep. Okay. So you didn't shut the locker.
I didn't lock it.
Didn't lock it. Okay. So as you vent atmosphere, you all see that things ruffle around inside the back of the lander briefly, and a couple of the lockers pop open, and a magazine flies out of the airlock.
Oh, that wasn't left in the lander. That got thrown out.
You were in the lander when you did that. And
I did, but if you
chucked it.
remember, I said I held it out of the lander along with the glove that I touched it with.
Okay.
That's why I've got odd gloves.
Okay, cool. So the various bits flap around and flutter out the back of the shuttle, and
You've still got a pen, right?
you arrive at the.
I do have a pen.
He does have a pen. You arrive. That was Maria's pen, wasn't it? No. You arrive back
Just
on
in the security office.
You arrive back on the Cherenkov, and you set the lander A up. I assume you're going to remote pilot it rather than fly out there.
Yeah,
and then-
so the one that we're in now, we will remote pilot to
Okay.
the other one.
Yeah. Lander A is the one that hasn't been messed with.
So you're
at
going
all.
to
Yeah,
keep
so-
that one.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're going to keep the one that's been on the Cherenkov.
Lander
that
B's
I
already
made.
got the explosives in it. There's no point in transferring them to the other one.
Sure.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. So the camera pans out from the Cherenkov, from the bridge. All of you standing on the bridge of the Cherenkov, watching as Schneider remote pilots this ship. And you see its little engines burning, flying along the path that he flew before. And it zooms off into the debris field towards the previous position of Xander's ship and the LaSalle bionational vessel. And after a while of you watching it, because it takes a while for it to fly out there, if you remember, sort of half an hour, you see an explosion. And you shield your eyes. It's a large explosion, and you can no longer pick up any signature there of any ship. But there were gravitational anomalies in the system. But you run various sensor scans, and you can no longer pick up the Endeavour. And you decide that you have destroyed the vessel, you've destroyed the base, and before the MSS ship can arrive, you climb into your cryotubes once again. A few less bees and one pod now empty.
Oh, no, because we've got Facehugger to put in that pod.
Oh, yes. Yeah. There you go. Facehugger climbs into that pod. I think there were 2 banks of them anyway, weren't there?
Yeah, so we had loads of pods.
Yeah, I think
there were loads.
There were
loads of them. And the lids close down slowly. And I don't know, Ben, if you want to do a final report from the captain of the Cherenkov as we watch the ship.
That untouched.
Your hula girl goes.
As we watch
little hula girl wobbling back and forwards.
It's a pastiche moment where we see you saying the report, and at the same time we're watching everyone get in the pods, and then we see the back of the ship as it's flying off.
Captain Kuznetsov of UPP ship Cherenkov. We have traveled to Zorilsk station to assist crew. Unfortunately, there was contamination on the base, and a series of accidents led to detonation of base thermal energy production plant. Everything was destroyed. We were only able to make it out ourselves with luck. Officer Solaris of UPP Marines served with honor and distinction, and I recommend him for Medal of Valor. Scientist Dr. Olga Klimova stayed behind to ensure that we were able to escape, and should be noted in the records. Similar detonations took place elsewhere in the station as we were leaving. It seems GL 914 is not a stable space. Do not recommend sending salvage teams. Captain Kuznetsov, Cherenkov vessel, signing off.
And we'll finish our show there. Excellent.
I will be clutching that photo of Maria as he goes into cryo.
Cool. Excellent. Right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, players, for hanging around a bit late. Thank you very much. And thank you to all of our viewers, everyone in chat. It's been a fantastic session. And I mean, 4 out of 5 surviving. Sorry, Lewis, but can I just say Solaris was awesome. And the way you played him was just fantastic. Absolutely great. It's all been excellent. The way you guys lean into the alien world and mythology and everything is fantastic. And Horatio, I don't know how you didn't get a facehugger on your face. You just were the jammiest git in the world. But most of the Cherenkov crew survived.
You spent like an hour just rolling around on the floor.
Yeah, just
with facehuggers. Pull one off, another one jumps on.
Yeah. Okay, right. So, thank you. There has got to be season 2. Okay, well, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, Free League, for having us on the channel. Please, everyone, come and join us on Garblag Games. I will be continuing my Alien universe. We had LV832. We've had Desolation's Edge. There will be more coming in the new year. And all the maps and adventure materials that I show in the shows are given away to our patrons of our adventurer tier and above. So please go and check that out as well. There's loads of free stuff on there as well. If you don't want to sign up, you can get a load of cool stuff there anyway. Come and join us on our Discord as well. We've got loads of people chatting on there about all kinds of games, talking about the Alien shows, showing off their wonderful fan art, which was absolutely fantastic. There was another piece of fan art about Captain Kuznetsov, which was actually quite appropriate, of him just going, and let's just show that fan art again.
I kind of want that
Desolation
credits to roll with just like a really creepy orchestral version of My Way.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. People can manage that for the YouTube playback. So we will be doing more Alien in the new year. We're doing lots of other shows. In December, we're doing a series of one-shots, and I'm going to talk slowly so Ben can get the list up on his screen so that we can tell you what we're doing.
Every time.
Next week, Ben, on Tuesday, you're running...
I am running the very recently finished...
what's it called?
Wild Sea Kickstarter.
Yep.
That ended quite recently. It ended yesterday, 750% funded on their original plan, which is pretty sweet.
And what did you call it earlier on? How did you describe it?
I described it as post-apocalyptic forest pirates with chainsaw ships.
There you go.
It doesn't get much more accurate than that. No. Oh, and fungus people and spider people.
Cool. Oh,
and cactus people.
Awesome. Okay.
It's a really, really brilliant game concept and some wonderful ideas for how to do resolutions and story and plot and things. Cool. So that's Tuesday next week.
Are there bees?
Of December, there are no bees.
Not anymore.
Bees. There are spiders. And there are little spiky wolves with little pin feet things. Then on Thursday next week, Pete is doing Rifts.
Yes.
And
craziness with everything you could ever possibly throw into a world, thrown into a world.
Very odd.
Roger is playing a 10-foot tall space marine with a shoulder cannon that can destroy a mountain. Ben is playing a guy who literally walks on ley lines. Dan is a knight who can summon an energy sword from his magical power. Simon is an ex-coalition grunt sniper who's got a rifle that could blow anybody's head off from 1,000 yards. Nye is playing a juicer who is a chemically enhanced assassin. And Aldoon is playing a dog. No, he's playing an uplifted dog soldier that's part of a Psi unit.
Fred and
I'm
Velma and he's Scooby.
yeah. So that's Thursday.
Does that make Dan Shaggy?
Then the following week we've got Millie the GM.
Millie the GM is running Tales from the Loop on the 8th of December.
Yep.
And Jim is running Mythic Odysseys of Theros on the 10th.
Yes.
Where Pete, I believe, is playing a singing centaur bard called Equinocles.
Yes.
Who will not speak a single line throughout
No, he will not. I'll sing everything that I say.
Then, that's the busy week. That's the week where we've got, we haven't got Best Stuff Buried Here, but we have got those Dark Places on the 13th.
Yes. And then we've got some more shows towards the end of December. That's probably enough to let's probably round this up so our players can go to bed.
And we have then got more stuff.
We do indeed. Loads of other things. Twilight 2000 coming as well for our Free League fans. And then Ben's coming back to Free League in January with Coriolis.
With Coriolis, and I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about the other things, so I won't.
Probably not. Don't talk about it. And there's other secret stuff that we can't talk about, but yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us. I've had so much fun running Desolation's Edge, and don't forget to check out on Sunday the first ever Alien RPG content creators Twitch panel with all these awesome people over here. And me. Thanks, Roger. It just does just say
the stress you just put me through.
It does just say Pete. It's great. No, but we're going to talk about all kinds of stuff about Alien on Sunday, so that is going to be cool. So please come join us on Garblag Games. There's loads of cool stuff going on, and we're GMT, so we don't clash with most of the other channels. And we shall see you on Tuesday for Wild Sea on Garblag Games. Stay safe out there and watch out for those bees. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye.
I did it.